All right, let's go back. Hold on. All right, we are live. Wow.
There we go.
Or are we?
Maybe we're dead.
Well, you are not, apparently.
Well, yet.
What do you
At least.
mean? I'll
We
be
were
later.
just sitting
Hey,
in awkward silence.
hey, who wants to play more Mario Party later?
Oh god. I mean, we can. I don't know.
Yeah.
You say that now, they're like, hey, Noxy, you wrote a very good role. Fuck
Yeah,
this
number
game.
one.
Dog shit game.
Yeah, we'll see.
But Noxy, you're winning right now. Dog shit game. Fuck this game. Bullshit results.
So
Okay,
it's
we
so
run, we all
accurate,
die, let's
though.
go with the party.
Okay.
I mean, it was also so entertaining to watch
Oh, shit.
Noxy play Expedition 33 because it was
I did my
exactly
dice.
the same. There is like one boss where she runs into the slight inconvenience and like, fucking dog shit game, bullshit fight, fuck you.
Okay, I'm
I
back.
think it's on it.
I
The
forgot
entire
my,
time she's so angry.
I forgot my
That
dice.
was so Luxy.
What am I?
I was just talking about how you reacted the exact same when you went into a boss where you struggled a little bit in Expedition 33 and then you immediately started complaining.
Yeah, I will always complain. I'm a complaining type. I fucking inherited it from my mom and I hate it.
Fuck you, dog shit, bullshit game mechanic.
Yes, yes,
Bullshit
it
ass
was.
fuck.
Okay.
You saying that makes me realize, yeah, you do sound like a mum.
Yeah, I know. I hate
And
it.
then she still fucking first tries the boss, but is still pissy angry about it. Dog shit game, fuck this game. 5 minutes later, love this game.
Okay, shut up. I am very, I am very in the moment. Things. Okay. It's
Into the
momentarily I can hate a lot of things. Okay, I hate it.
This game is fucking dog shit. Oh my god, this game is amazing.
Fucking hell. Okay, because some boss was pissing me off, okay? Just like last time when I spent 1.5 hours on the weekend or like Friday or when, I spent nearly 2 hours on trying to beat a boss. And it was not because I was dying, but because it's stupid fucking mechanic. But I'm not spoiling it. It's fucking pissed me off. And I just fucking alt F4'd out at 20% health, cause fuck off. It was like, I started at like 11, it was like 1 a.m. in the morning, I'm like, fuck this shit, dude. Pissing me off, dude. Okay, anyway.
Another game.
Well, anyway. Oh no, well, anyway. Do you guys
Yes, give us a
remember where you guys were and what you guys were planning to do apart from, well...
Ah, yes. So, we were
It's
supposed
been a
to
while.
split up with some druid bozos, and the Augustus and Klieg were going in the backside with 2 random druids, and B and Angela were supposed to cause a commotion in the front and not die.
Oh yeah, distractions, yes. And you guys decided to go during the evening when it's less noticeable.
So, yeah, because, I mean, stealth and all that.
Yeah, because I preferred it like that.
We've been staking out the mansion for like 2 weeks
Let's go for the day.
because Angela
doing it
got
live.
addicted to a Delta rune or something. I don't know what that is, but
Oh, yes.
All right.
Some godly things happened. That needed our
Let's see.
attention.
We're gonna move. on.
must be a novel she really wanted to read or something.
Let me check things. Hold on.
To be fair, I was MIA as well.
I mean, my thing wasn't available too much. Oh god, my. Where the fuck did I put my water?
In your throat.
I ran out of water. I drank it all while we were waiting.
Why would you do that?
Noxy?
Why would you drink water?
Because I'm thirsty.
Noxy, I have to say, this risotto thingy tastes fucking delicious.
That is great. Give me some.
No.
Quickly hop in the car. Okay.
You're in for hours.
So, where the fuck did I put my notes? Okay, hold on. I totally didn't write 7 pages of notes. All right, let's see. Here's the top. Okay. So, later in the evening, you guys go back to the mansion of the quote-unquote the Benedictus mansion. And you guys decided to go from the front and from the back door, where Drew and Angela and B with two druid guards that you guys were given, are going from the front to do whatever plan you guys planned from that part. And Click and Augustus and the other two guards with you, because you guys had 4 in total, are with you from the back. And you guys are approaching the mansion. How would you guys approach the mansion? So let me check it up to this thing.
Weren't
What you guys are
we
rolling?
heading through a secret entrance?
I think that would be me and Creek.
Oh yes, we were going to split up our group into 2 squads, basically. One that was going to be up front, well, like we Shy, me, and 2 of the other druids are going to be going through the front door and cause a scene, while 2 others sneak around back.
Yes. When you hear Klee going "Kaka!" or like "Woo!" then that's when you know the signal is in.
Also, who's this shy guy?
Oh
Are
yeah.
are we using code names?
Yes.
Yeah, my code name is Shy. You'll be Drew.
Call name Rex.
All right.
I am Night Owl.
Darkwing.
Oh God.
The edgiest of boys.
Where are they?
All right. How do you guys approach the entrance? Well, not just the entrance, but overall, the 2 little squad.
I approach ready to bitch slap a butler.
I need to be bitch slapped by a butler.
All right.
And I guess we'll be approaching and trying to find a way in.
And Angela and B, if you guys approach with, obviously meaning that you guys have the 2 juries with you, you know, I'm sort of got it. If you guys approach the front, you guys can see that, like, sort of like similar like last night, or previously when you guys arrived, the lights are mostly off, except with the small exception this time that around the front door or the front gate, there is a minimal light coming, and looking in through the window, you will very easily see that there is a single maid just sort of cleaning around and like mopping, sweeping dust, or cleaning a little bit, just doing their regular job.
Okay.
We're going to be walking right up to the front door. And Angela is going to knock on the door. Several times until something happens.
Can I just quickly ask if the
Slapping you.
was
with
it
my
secret
carrot.
tunnel? Does it lead to the premises or to the actual building itself?
Sorry, what?
The secret tunnel that me and Click are using, is it going to the building, to the manor itself, or is it like outside from behind or something?
Okay, so to give a description of how things look from the back is that at the back of the house, you can see that there is a small little attached part that looks like it leading down toward a sort of a crypt. Like it has a like generic, metallic little grate door on it too. That is just basically like slightly chained down. That's what you would look or see from the back garden part, because you would have to enter the garden as well for it. I would assume that you guys sneaked through the fence because there are guards outside, but I will not count that because you guys have been there before. You guys probably know how to do that, so I'm gonna skip on that because it's kind of pointless. But you will basically see that there is a small little crypt looking entrance attached to the back of the house for you guys.
Okay. Continue, please.
So going back to the front, after a couple of knocks on the door, the door does open a little bit ajar, and you can see this. Hold on, I forgot what they were. This little female tiefling maid that opens the door and just very shy, looks like, "Hello, Oh,
Hello, good evening. Hello, we've returned. I feel like last night we've gotten off on the wrong foot, and I would like to make amends to your head butler, please.
You can see that the maid is very shy and kind of like grips, harder onto the broom she's holding, kind of a little bit not so confident. You would see on her, and she says, "Oh, yes, I remember there was something. I am."
I'm going to put my hand on the door, and I'm going to slowly open it a little further.
Oh, Miss,
You don't mind if I come in, right? Thank you very much.
Can you give me a slight intimidation roll for me?
Oh yeah, sure, I can. Oh, not that bad. 16.
Yeah, okay. You can see that the maid kind of like doesn't really talks back to you, kind of just like, just goes silent, shy, just holding onto the broom and kind of just, just stands aside, doesn't really know how to respond to this or what to do exactly. But you are let in. She won't really stand in your way. She just kind of stands there and just looks very worried. And of course,
If you could get the head caretaker around here, that would be lovely. Thank you very much.
she said she looks at you and she says, I don't want to do that. I don't wish to anger them.
Why did they do something to you? Did they punish you?
I mean, they did with others before. I don't know. People went
I don't feel
missing
like
here
you should
before.
be I do not feel like you should be punished for being called to attention like this. They should be treating you better, really.
You can see that the maid is like almost genuinely sweating, in kind of like quivering a little bit. Her voice also turns into this like shaky voice.
I'm going to lean in. You should probably take the day off for now.
But should I just go to my room then?
How much would it cost for you to go to an inn right now?
I don't know how much do they cost. How much do they cost?
I'm going to give you 4 gold.
Are you willing to do that?
Yes?
Fine. And you want me to talk for the butler then?
Yes, I want you to call for the butler, and as soon as you do, leave. Just for tonight.
No. Well, okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. And then she will. Would you handle or like give her the gold now, or
I
offer?
give her 4 gold. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. She will very shyly take the gold, like. Even when you would give her, you would see that her hands are kind of shaking and just walks upstairs and keeps going up and just, just trots away very slowly and very sort of shaky again.
I'm okay. So I'm going to let everyone else in. All right, B. All right, the druids. I haven't caught your names. Do you have names?
I didn't make up names for them. Yeah, druid number 1, druid number 2.
Wow, they're very conservative with your name choices around there, aren't they?
I didn't make up names. There are 4 of them.
Okay, I'll call you Drew, and you're Id.
Okay, Drew and Id. Okay, yeah, sure. Drew and Id. Okay. Yeah. Hey, my name is Drew, and the other one is Id.
Very, very nice, very nice. All right, come on in. Let's wait around here in the front hall. Let's try to cause a scene, I guess. I'm going to look around for anything potentially smashable.
Okay. I will get back to that very soon.
Yeah.
So there are a few outside sneaking in from the back. you guys will approach the crypt looking spot at the back. I will assume.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can see that there is sort of a chain wrapped around the lock of this sort of fenced gate that would lead downstairs. You can see too this like grated gate or whatever you would call it, that it kind of leads down, and there is like this like stone door to it, like a crypt looking thing, like a.
Was true, and it. Then ours will be Bobby.
Cake and mix. No, okay.
No, Bobby and
Dave.
Alejandro.
Yeah, okay, Bobby and Alejandro. Yeah, I remember that.
There we go. That's the druids. Mysterious. Yes. Well, Click. I think you should go first. You're more oriented in the dark.
What do your old eyes see?
How do I see? It's a fucking crypt.
I don't know. What do my all eyes see?
Well, I mean, I guess roll me a perception check, I guess. So did you guys open the gate then?
Well,
Or just want
I
to look
think
down?
I assume we got over the fence from behind and just snuck up to the crypt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that the crypt has this like fenced grate, you know, like a grated metal door. What I'm saying
yeah, we
is
jump over.
that they have a no, it's not a fence. It's this like metal barred door, you know, that just like metal bars and like, you know, it's that sort of gate door. Gate slash door.
So nice how shit
Yeah.
my perception was out.
Yeah, and that door has like chain wrapped around its lock.
Yeah, so we just go over the fence. Over the bars.
There is no. It's not a fence.
Just
There's a
door.
roof.
It's
Oh,
a door.
that's what-
It's a door. There's no fence or anything. It's a crypt entrance. It's just
the
a
door.
metal barred door that is just like has like a shit ton of chain like wrapped around the lock part. You know,
Well, I guess we're stuck.
like how would you?
Well, yes. I hope the other team gets in.
Also, click with that perception. Yes, you can see that there is a chain wrapped around the gate, and seeing through the gate, you can see that there is a small staircase leading down toward a sort of like stone door-looking thing. I guess you can try to get rid of the chain in whatever way you wish, or to open the door by all means.
Do I even have something like a lockpick? Guess not.
I have tinkering tools. Hold on. I have thieves' tools. Haha! I want a lockpick with my thieves' tools.
You can do that. You can roll me for that with the lockpick tool.
13.
Okay, that will open it. Just
Nice. I was
you,
just
you can
tinkering
see
on it,
how
just waiting.
the lock, you know, gives you this like satisfying little click when it finally opens up, and then you can just unwrap the lots of change, and you also realize that the chain was like 5 meter long, probably around wrapped around. There was
Right.
lots of chains into it, but only one lock. Very smart who made it.
I am casting off these chains.
All right, the door is indeed opened up now, and you guys can walk down and see this stone door.
Well, this one I can't pick. Bobby, Alejandro. You guys want to push?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
no.
let's fucking push.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you 3 and 4. Where are they? I'm gonna
I'm
give
gonna push as
them.
well, of course.
We don't really have any extra, but I'm gonna roll 2 of them. They're the
Nice.
same.
And mine is also 16.
Oh wait, did I roll with saving throw? Or... No, hopefully not.
And 3. Oof, that guy slips down and falls.
Okay, you guys do open up the stone, this like stone door that just slides to the side. It didn't have any locks as such, but now you guys are inside, and saying to describe what you guys see as it opens up, it's a like a medium-sized sort of room. You know, it has just this like rocky and like almost like brick-like stone walls, and like each brick is like missing, you know, in like a pattern, like a checkerboard pattern, and each empty hole has like an old urn or whatever it's called, you know, with like deceased the people, because it was a crypt. It's supposed to that it seems abandoned. There is a shitload of cobwebs and everything. Looking to the right, you would see that there is a little archway that just leads to not really a room, but like a second section of this part of the crypt.
Click. Augustus gestures forward.
Also, I
First of
will.
all, I would like at this point to use pass without trace.
Yeah, you can do that. Also, by the way, just mentioning that you guys can see this while being or like standing around the door, because there's no light inside. It's not exactly pitch black at this part, because there is some moonlight coming in, so you kind of see naturally like what's around in this crypt room. But for the further parts, you will need some sort of torch or something to actually see, because dark vision doesn't work, you know, in pitch darkness like that.
Well, torches it is then, I guess.
All right, that will be that for you guys. The druids also have their own torches that they will hold. All right,
No.
back to the front. Angela and B, and the Drew and Ed. What are you guys doing? How do you continue? The maid went upstairs. You guys can you guys could see that she was kind of rushing upstairs, and you know, kind of just hear the like not well, the boots, you know, walking. So you guys can see hear that she surely was kind of running upstairs further. But there is nobody else that you guys can see right now.
I think I'll let B do their thing, whatever they want to do.
I don't know what to do.
Also, just
I'm
to
following you.
just to slightly hold on, where is my thing? Just to slightly describe what you guys would see normally when inside from the front gate around the stairs. In front of you guys have the staircase. This is like this widening staircase, you know, that like typical fancy one that like kind of curved. Not saying curved that it goes to the left or right, but it's like, you know, the sides are like wide, it gets narrow and then widens out, you know, that sort of thing that I mean. The ground floor, basically what you guys would see is that on the left area, you guys can see a sort of a dining, it's more of an open, like an old dining area, like a dining spot with a kitchen. There is a closed door that probably will look like maybe it leads to some sort of room. And to your right from this open or this hallway part, you would see two doors as well leading to something.
Angela, which way?
Well, we were supposed to wait for him to come here, but I guess it doesn't hurt to sneak around while we have to wait. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. What's a tiger? I don't know.
Also, Angela, you can roll
On
me
the right.
a history check with well, not history check, sorry, like an intelligence roll, but with advantage. If you want to remember something, you can do that for me.
Intelligence check, then. Yes. Okay.
And you can get
quick pin.
advantage.
Oh, I can get advantage. Okay.
You can roll a
Saying
second one.
it doesn't hurt. Sorry, just a quick pin. Saying it doesn't
That's a
hurt.
natural 20.
Foreshadowing.
Yes, Oryx, what?
Yeah, never mind.
A natural 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So being on the ground floor, you will remember that, you know, just saying to you that would probably recall that on your left, where I mentioned the dining area and such, it is and was a dining area with a kitchen that is like slightly separated with like a wall, and you know there will be chefs and such behind it. and and there is also a supply room behind it, that just held food supplies and such for a chef and and such. You do recall that on your right side, where you see these two rooms or two doors or something, the first one closer to the main entrance is a sort of a guest room sort of place, or was, and the second door leads to a gardening or like a old gardener's shack kind of thing, like a gardener's room basically.
Well, if I recall, on the left there would be a whole bunch of kitchen supplies, the kitchen itself, perhaps people working in the kitchen. I don't know. I don't quite hear anyone.
I sniffed the air. I didn't smell anyone making food.
No, there's probably no food being made. On the right, we'll be able to find gardening supplies and what was that last thing again?
There is a guest room
Yeah, right, the guest room.
next to it, or at least was by your memory.
It should be the guest room at least. It's been 300 years. Who knows if they've? Well, no.
Yeah.
I guess they haven't renovated, have they? Looks around.
Yeah, they doesn't it really look like they are taking in many quests either. Guests.
Guests, yes. Well, which way would you like to go, B?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I hope Kleeg stabs his toe. Guest room.
All right, let's go check out the guest room. I'm gonna walk in there.
All right. You guys go into the guest room. You guys can see that opening it, it's easy to open. It's not locked or anything. It seems abandoned for quite a while. It hasn't been exactly cleaned, actually, surprisingly, despite the maids and such. It's kind of full of cobwebs. The furnitures don't seem to be ruined, however, at least, but they are not in the best shape. It's just the air is like, when you smell it, it's like the door has like haven't been opened for like quite a while.
There's a wall of dust.
Yeah, it's like it's also it would possibly give you the vibe that like nobody was like allowed to go in there for some reason, or maybe it just was never used by or for no reason. Could you? I mean, if you wish, you can give me an investigation check though, like the both of you.
All right.
Investigation.
That's 30. No, 11 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, investigation.
That's a
11 and 12.
12. Okay, 11, 12. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me check this. So, looking around, you will notice that there were some like normal sort of bedroom, guest room style place, was it? Except with the bed being like in very bad shape, probably you wouldn't sleep on it. It's also full of dust, so if you will probably jump on it or like sit on it, will just blow out a lot of dust from it. However,
Angela's scratching her chin. That could be interesting.
However, was it this one? Yeah. So looking around the place, you would notice a how could I describe it? Sort of a discarded note or something, like slightly under the other side of the bed that is not visible from the door side.
Oh, hello. What's this?
It's like a little bit of a...
I lift the bed up to grab it.
Okay. you find it's kind of a very fragile kind of damage. It looks very, very old. The paper. It's very faded, but I'm gonna give it to you if you pick it up. Where are you? There, Angela. Inventory. It will be. It should be this one, right? Okay, yeah, it should be this. I'm gonna put it in. I just named it old note.
I'm going to fluff it out, get the dust off.
Yeah.
And then, all right, let's see. Can't read this. This are going as planned. Make sure you keep the dose low, just enough so that it's not noticeable. Don't forget the killer taste. If it's too much, they might suspect that something's up with their tea. Huh? Is this about... Wait, is this about me? She pockets it.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
No, oh, just sorry. I was just reading something to myself. I found a little letter on the note on the floor that appeared to be talking about. Well, it seemed to be about drugging someone, but it also seemed quite old. So I don't know. I can't quite pinpoint the age. So it's probably I should probably not assume it's about me.
Okay. I do have a
Anyway.
feeling that everything is about you then again.
I don't want to think that. I'm not that important.
Well, this is your house.
Well,
Anna.
okay, yeah, I guess right now it probably is, but there were plenty of important people that lived in my house back when I was alive, so who knows?
I didn't see them here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as the importance of everyone in your house, if it's like divided to each one of you and there is no one else here right now, then it's all about you.
B, don't say it like that. I don't want to stand out in a spotlight.
Sorry.
That's
You're in the
alright.
spotlight.
Shall we check out the other rooms?
Also,
Let's do that.
as a sort of extra, just for B, going around this way for you, you would also notice a small little kind of like a decayed kind of bag, because it's it's old, it's kind of decayed away or withered away, I guess.
Grimy back.
A small little leather bag, basically, and you would see like one or two of these leaflet-looking papers in them.
I opened the bag with my door knob and look around it.
Okay. In this like small bag, it's like a small handbag. You basically see two leaflets. They are very old as well. Couldn't really put it, however, like which age. Is it hundreds of years old or is it just like 50 years old or something? It doesn't look so faded to give you the immersion that it will be hundreds of years old, but it is definitely aged. It's basically, the leaflet is just about that. It says that the house Benedictus is help wanted sort of leaflet, and it just lists that they are looking for maids, chefs, basically staff members.
Oh, look, Angela, you are looking for a lot of new staff. I show you the leaflet. You're hiring. Do you want to hire me?
How old does this paper look?
It's old, but it's not hundreds of years old, by the way. Just would say. I would say that if you guys would touch the paper or like examine it a little bit better, just saying to your investigation checks, I would say you guys would estimate that the paper could be somewhere between 10 to 50 years, possibly.
Well, I mean, yes, I would definitely hire you, B. You're a sweet pea.
Yes, I am.
I pinch your cheek. I think you do well. I'm not quite sure what you would do. You might like working in a garden.
I would like that, yes.
All right. Anyway, let's explore some more of the rooms before the maid brings back the head chamberlain.
Yes.
All right. With that, let's move to the back now. Click and Augustus, how are you guys proceeding from where you guys were?
I can imagine 10 feet behind Click. And very carefully.
You said there was an archway to the right, but was there anything to the left? I'm not sure. I don't remember.
The left, the basically like standing at the door where the stone door was, just staring forward to your left and in front of you, and that like separated, like wall separation kind of thing part before it leads to the archway, or what is it called? It just this. The sort of checkerboard pattern where you're just holding urns on the walls or inside the walls, sort of. So just urns basically, nothing really else to it. But to your right from there is a archway that just leads to a smaller hallway. It doesn't look like a room. It's more like just a small hallway kind of thing. But you can't see it unless you enter, obviously. But you will need a torch or something. Just saying that you guys will need light from there to actually see something.
Oh yeah, I mean, we use the torches.
Okay. Just a reminder that you
I
guys
mean,
gonna...
in darkness, I would still be able to see like 60 feet in like dim light. But
Well, in dark vision, you would kind of just see the shapes that you know that there is like a wall there in front of you, but you wouldn't see if there's like a person walking around or such. You would probably see that there is a weird shape somewhere moving, but dark vision is just not like magical, just see everything in the dark like perfectly. Like it's still blurry and like you.
No, it just raises the light level I see it by like 1.
Yeah. It's slightly
To
see
me,
better.
it's like it's dimly lit and like 60 feet around me, but other than that, I don't see shit.
Yeah, but it's still gradual though. So if something is further away from you, it's even worse compared to closer.
I can imagine if we are walking with the torches and Click is ahead of us, so that basically he's outside of the lit up part. He could still be able to see because it wouldn't be absolute darkness anymore, would it?
I mean, a torch is like 40 feet light radius.
Yeah, and then it's dim. Or is it darkness?
No, I mean it's 20 foot, I think, normal brightness, and like 20 foot extra, so it's 40 in total. And then the last 20 feet is basically dimmer light.
Yeah, that's where Click can be invisible and seeing.
Yeah, sorta. So if you guys check out that hallway, you guys can see that. Actually, let me just check. There is a metallic door, just a full metallic door, and there is like a small lock on it. And like a handle, of course, and such. It's just a small little tiny lock.
What could be behind this? Augustus wonders aloud.
It is also a small door. It's like you would have to, if you would enter or something, you would have to like hunch over or whatever, like crouch down a little bit.
Oh, it's a small trapdoor kind of thing.
Kind of.
Well, not trapdoor,
I guess. Yeah.
I'll try to lockpick it. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay. You can use a lockpick if you still have lockpicks.
Shit. 14.
Okay. That is enough though. I mean, they are old locks anyway, and it's like not they are like very simple locks as well. You do unlock it, and if you open the metal door, you can see a small little. It would give you the vibe of like this like maintenance little hallway into the crypt from the house or somewhere from the house, possibly, because it leads into the house in a sense.
Oh. I think this is the path.
Like, by direction, you will understand that it leads toward the house or under the house.
Okay. I think this is the path.
And going through the path, it's like, I would say it's like a... hold on, trying to calculate in head. It's like maybe like a 60, 70 feet long hallway, sort of. There is no, it's like it was just carved into the stone part or like in the ground. There's like no, extra into it or anything. Upon getting to the end, you just find another very similar door that, but you can check if it's locked or not. It's just a metal door. If you check the door, you will notice that it's actually not locked, and it will just simply, well, not so simply open up because it's rusty as fuck. So basically just creaks loudly, and like you need actually quite a force. Can you give me actually a strength check for it?
Do I have something for the hinges? I do not. Okay, strength check.
Could I use my oil on the hinges, maybe?
Oh, do you have
Yeah, you
oil?
can.
'Cause
If you
Yeah,
have
that'd
oil,
be
you
great.
can.
Baby
Yeah,
oil.
only
I
in here and here.
still have 1 bottle of oil on me.
Lovely.
I guess I will use that. Guess I just get rid of that from my inventory.
Yeah, put it on the hinges. And how about now?
All right, you can still
I'm
give
gonna
me
wiggle it
a
a bit.
strength check, and I will just lower the DC for it because of the oil.
And it shouldn't creak anymore. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, okay.
Rips off the door.
Yeah, the door easily opens up. Doesn't seem to make too much of a noise either. Still a little bit, gives it like slight creak noise, but it's not like something that will just like, wake up the entire fucking city. But it does open up.
If that would have been a net 20, you would have completely overestimated how much force you need to open
Just
the door.
kicks it open and like
Into the wall.
door flies off, wakes up everyone in the house. But yes, okay.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be like in the movies where you just suddenly one of the tiles on the ground just pushes upwards and to the side, and then just head pops off like looking around.
So, by the way, just remember that this hallway that you guys were in is basically like a single person hallway in a sense that you can't really like go in front of the other. So, who is in front right now? Because I guess since Click was using the oil or something, or maybe Click passed the oil to Augustus, I
Yeah,
would
I
say
think so.
Augustus is front then. Because since you opened the door,
know,
would
can
you like to peek inside where you end up entering?
Yes, it's I was the one. Was I? Yes, I was the one pushing the door, so I should be in the front. Is that okay with you, Jason?
I don't know who Asen is, but sure.
I'm asking you. Ugh, whatever. Okay, I will pick up.
Okay. Throw me a perception check then with well, I will just lower the editing because it's dark regardless.
Can we
Never
reconsider?
I can't see shit.
You pick out with a torch, but the torch seems to kind of like just blind you a little bit, and you just like realize that you can't really see shit like this because the light source is too much in front of you.
When I'm concerned in which way the torch blinded him.
But you can walk get out either way and just stand up and let Click also be inside or something, or just risk it and walk out and just walk around to see what's around.
I'm just like, motherfucker, and then I come inside and I put out the torch and then I look again.
Now you can't see anything because it's pitch black.
Okay, looks clear.
Can I grab
move out?
Augustus by the shoulder and pull him aside to look myself?
You can do that slightly. There's not much spot, but you could possibly peek through like a small little shoulder hole, between the head and the shoulder.
Yeah, sure. I hug the wall.
How would I perceive this? Would that be disadvantage because he's in the way, sort of?
No, not a disadvantage. I would say roll a perception check, but the situation bonus should be -8. Because you are basically peeking through like a hole. That is kind of moving and living.
Oh no, my +10. No.
Yeah,
No, we're getting to
it just
actual-
becomes a +2 right now, but technically speaking.
Dang.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
7. You can. Okay, so just because of the thing, you could see that there is kind of nothing. You wouldn't really see where the walls really end. You can see that there are definitely walls. You couldn't really put it where if you would exit from this little maintenance like hallway or whatever it's called. But you don't see any shapes moving around through that little hole that you peek through in a small angle sight. So would you guys like to exit that and actually walk around or something? Or do you guys still huddle up together in that small little crouch place?
No, we just live here now.
So romantic. Yeah, I walk out. I guess this goes. So that others can walk as well.
Okay. Now you will need the torch though to actually see something. So you have to relight your torch. Just saying that you will need the torch to actually see something.
Okay, related this then.
Now I'm just trying to get you guys used to, like, dark place, it needs light source. You guys don't just walk around magically, You have to tell me that you're using a torch or not, because otherwise I will just take it into a minus for precision.
Is this
for
all
future
because
reference, always preparing my dark vision skill to spell to give someone else dark vision.
there is magical night vision and a dark vision and the racial one? So what's it? How does it work?
Actually, all dark visions work the same way. They just like one is like bigger or larger than the other. In radius, but basically no dark vision sees. Unless you have true sight, then you could see in dark, I think, because it just shows you everything the way it is. But apart from that,
for drow and elves, it like says that they see the magic around instead of like seeing in the dark. So I'm like wondering that what is your homebrew of this?
I'm not sure, because nobody really set a stone or like set it in stone like how it actually works. Because usually the problem is, just to speak about it, that people take it that dark vision is just this like magical vision where you can just perfectly see in darkness, and there's like no repercussions to it. It just fuck you, but it's actually not. It's just, you just can see maybe shapes moving around, so you can see that like, oh shit, something moved there, while everyone else is like, fucking what? I can't see shit, Like basically that's
you can still see details even though it's dark. No, not details. You can still see.
Yeah, that's
things,
actually.
But you can see specific details.
Yeah. It's basically that's also the thing, that you cannot see the details in dark vision.
I mean, in a sense, it's basically like in real life, if you're in darkness, but it's not completely dark, and you still see something. You could still see something moving around.
If it's super close,
maybe
as well.
Maybe a little bit better, but it's not to the level that
you just have a sense of like seeing things in the dark. Obviously, it's like when you like wake up in the middle of the night.
Completely read text on the wall that's like within my range, and even though it's dimly lit.
Yeah, I'll try to understand that, because I see perfectly in the dark, so it's hard for me to relate as a creature like me.
Yeah.
I think it's a handicap, Shy. Think of it as a handicap.
Yeah.
Close one of your eyes.
I mean, if we played your character very specifically, you should be completely confused on everything because you don't have depth perception.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I was talking about myself, and in real life that I can see perfectly in the dark.
I can see very well in dark too.
Okay, you attack, all your attacks are with disadvantage because you don't have any feeling for how far the enemy is away.
Yeah. Okay. So, entering that small place, you guys can see or recognize that it's basically a basement area. The way I could describe it is that on the left, it's basically a L-shaped like basement area, like a hallway kind of. And the way it is placed is that if you enter this little maintenance hall thing, to your left side is where the L kind of like, goes to the front part, but you can't really see what's there because you would have to go around the corner to see. On your right, though, however, you can see, I think it was 2 doors, but let me check. I think it was 2 doors. Oh, God, 7 pages of notes. Oh, I love it.
Suffering from success.
Sorry, 3 doors actually. Yes, 3 doors. There are like one in the middle, and then like each side of this hallway, before the door, there is like one more door on, one on the left or one on the right side if you would face the end of the hallway.
So 3 doors down, did you say?
Yes, 3 doors.
Okay.
All right. Let's swap to the front. Back. B and Angel, how are you guys continuing? Or are you guys just waiting for the maid?
Would you like to check out any more rooms, B?
We haven't been doing much gardening, so we should see the gardening room.
Oh yes, we might be
Then
able to
what-
find
then-
some tools that you might enjoy using.
Yeah.
And we're going to go into the gardening door.
Going into the gardening room or shack or whatever you would call it, it's sort of a half bedroom and half like gardening tools and such in it, and you can see some pots with non-existent flowers and such things anymore, but it's just empty. It still has some what do you call it, soil inside. But yeah, nothing is, there are no flowers or anything anymore. The room itself seems very abandoned, but I would say that it will be clear that there are a couple of pairs of footsteps going into the room, or like maybe either exiting or entering the room around the door, if you will look at it.
So someone's approaching
Get it.
us.
No. I'm saying that like on the floor you will see,
footprints.
Footprints. Sorry, yeah, that
okay.
there were. You wouldn't exactly say where does it lead or how. There is also a well, I mean it's like a half room, half thing, but yeah. Well, it will be clear to say, so I will not ask for a roll because it's literally would stab your eyes out. There is a securely locked hatch in the
hello.
room.
Hey B, do you see what I see?
Angela, I am seeing what you're seeing.
Shall we take a peek?
I think we must.
I know, right? The temptation's unreal. Angela's going to use her strength to rip the lock off.
I will graduate. We find some metal tool there. A hoe. Yes, a hoe. We will find a hoe and use the metallic thing to try to plug it on it and use our strength to. We know
Okay.
where
Would that make it a hoe bar?
yeah, we will make it a whole bar out of it.
So the way you guys would see the lock by looking at it at this hash is that there seems to be a simple lock on it, first of all, with like a handle. As if you would try to pull it up, like that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Do you try to do something with that lock then? Like, do you try to like rip it off or something?
Yes. Using
Yeah.
a hoe for leverage.
Okay, then both of you give me a strength check, and I will see how it plays out for the two of you together.
That's a 15 from me.
Okay. Okay.
The whole
Wow.
So you see that the lock itself that is on it is quite old and kind of rusted away as well. It kind of gives up very fast. It kind of just breaks very. Not saying super easily. Obviously, still metal, but it does kind of like just gives
It
itself.
snaps off.
Yeah, kind of snaps off. You can try to open the door.
I will.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, give me a strength check.
We
Oh boy, it's
will.
heavy. Oh wow, the rolls have reversed.
Yeah.
I used all my strength for opening the lock off, and now B is B. I might have pulled something trying to get rid of that lock. Do you mind opening this for me?
Yeah, first B grabs the door and puts one leg against it, then both legs, then realizes that he's like holding on the handle, and his both legs are on the door instead of the wall next to it, and then he corrects himself.
So the hatch doesn't budge, but the handle comes off because of B like trying to pull it very, very hard.
Okay, so
You
now I have
found
a
another
handle.
doorknob.
Yes, yeah. Now I have a handle and a doorknob.
It seems like you have a handle on things.
Oh, I get it.
I'm
That is
leaving.
funny, Angela.
Do you wish to
And
examine?
the 2D lightly cackled for 15 minutes.
Do you guys wish to examine the hatch, perhaps?
Yes.
I'm examining the handle.
All right. I need one of you to give me a examine. What is it called? Investigation check, whichever you want to do.
What's
Whichever
your
you want.
investigation be?
I'm only investigating the handle in my hand, so this is all you.
Okay. It's not terrible.
Okay, not
That's
bad,
12.
not bad. So examining the hatch, you will sort of see that the lock that was on it is actually very much a fake lock because it locks nothing. It's not even attached to, like it wouldn't even lock it down to the ground. So it was just a sort of a decoy lock on it. If you would take a couple of minutes to look around it, you will realize that there is two small hidden parts on both sides of this hatch, and it's kind of in the wooden frame part that the hatch is built into. If you would pull its small little cutout part of it on both sides, you guys can see this sort of like a spring lock mechanism on both sides.
Oh, B, I think I figured it out. Could you stand over there? And there's a button hidden around over that way. If you could go over there and pull it at the count of 3.
3 is after 2, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, that 3. Okay.
You remembered the math lessons. I'm so proud.
Almost
Let's
normal.
go.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Pull!
And
I can push. I pull off the button.
B gets a panic attack as the count goes to 3 because you remembers his lessons.
So you guys did figure actually that both of the sort of button or like this mechanism has to be used at the same time. You guys can see that the door kind of clicks and like slightly like I don't know the word, like bulges up like an inch or something, or like half an inch a little bit. So it like doesn't open up obviously, but it like just pops up a little bit, so you can see that it's opened up. At this moment, going back to Augustus and Click as well, you guys can hear a click from the hallway.
Oh.
From the other the L shape of the hallway.
Okay, roll
Okay.
for initiative.
Exactly. We ran towards the edge and I ready my gun.
This is how B died.
Shoot me in the one eye.
Oh my god! Do you guys remember when we were watching the fucking Naked Gun thing? And it's like, okay, like the house is like surrounded by like 100 cops, and like one guy accidentally shoots and they start to fucking obliterate the house. It's like, stop shooting, stop shooting. It's like that. I can just imagine. But anyway, okay. Jokes apart. The hatch door opens up, and you guys can see a sort of this makeshift ladder staircase kind of thing leading downstairs, and it's heavily dusty as fuck as well, by the way.
Angela, wow, we found something.
oh, I think this might be one of the secret entrances. Wait, what's that down there? Do you see that? Actually, no, I don't see anything, but I mean, I hear something. Do you hear that?
Yoo-hoo!
You guys can hear each other, by the way. Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Occupied.
Oh, okay. I shut the thing really quickly. Okay, yeah, they're down there.
If Augustus has the torch, you guys will probably see a like a very slight flicker from it from around the corner, because the guys are in the L shape from this ladder staircase thing.
What you see there with the torches, Angela's and B's upside down hair speaking from above.
Yeah. and then click saying occupied. I just kind of squint and I pull B back and close the door.
Well, thanks.
No, it's open. They can just come through. It's fine. I thought we were onto something fun, but it's just the secret entrance that they're coming
It's
from.
just our friends. Fuck them.
Just our
just-
friends.
Exactly, the boring friends.
They're not boring. I didn't say that.
Also, can I just
She was,
say,
she was hoping forward to secret treasure.
can the druids start pulling their fucking weight?
Anyway, anyway, B, I feel like we've accidentally given our friends entrance into the building, so let's go and wait outside to see if we can maybe get the butler's attention. I feel like they're going to be coming from this way anyway, so let's go to the kitchen. Yes, that's a good idea.
Let's do that.
Yeah, you hear Angela and B leave the scene as they run for the kitchen.
Okay. So nothing in the basement. Okay. Well, unless someone remains or does something, you guys can go up. Yes. Meaning for Augustus and Clay.
Well, let's go.
All right.
So are you coming up also? Are you going to study through the basement?
Well, while you guys are gonna go and hook the attention, probably by going back, as Angela said, we are going to wait for you to get out, and then when the butler goes, we will sneak past, and sneak into the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what are Bobby and Alejandro doing? What can they do? What's their backstory? What,
I don't
what
know.
are their
They
abilities?
follow.
What do
They're just very, very obedient, and they just follow silently. They don't want to talk and like take the spotlight.
I see.
Do both of them happen to have the last name Spellsong by
They
any chance?
no, they were given for guarding, not for talking.
Hmm. Can they talk?
Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe,
What would they sound like if they talked?
Maybe they're just animals in the shape of like half elves and humans.
They are just animal druids that turned into human, but they can't speak. Okay,
That's what I said. Yeah. Anyway, okay. You guys go upstairs.
they are just happy to be here. Okay, I get it.
I'm gonna check. Hold on. Okay.
It's not concerning.
So if you guys go upstairs or go into the main hallway where you entered, from the front entrance, where you were waiting for the maid or the butler, the maid will come back, kind of rushing down, and she will be seeing the four of you now, right? Or well, but not just the
Yes,
four, but technically eight of you guys.
No. I mean the four of us, right? Because those other four are hiding.
Launch party.
Oh, they are still hiding then. Okay.
Yes, we are hiding, waiting for the butler. to
Ah,
pass.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Wait,
So
while Angela and B are standing on the opposite end, basically towards the kitchen, more like.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Okay. The maid sort of like swiftly walks down and walks over, kind of looks around like where did you guys go, and then like spots Angela around the kitchen, and kind of just like hop skips there very swiftly, and the maid says, Miss, I could not find the Sir Caladan, but I there is the
Useless.
the chef and the other maid. I don't know why, or if
Sir
that
Caladan?
helps. That was the name of the butler.
No, that doesn't help at all.
Well, no, B, it's all right. Like, I'm sure
Well-
she tried. Now you should probably get out of the building because it's not going to be very pretty tonight.
You don't come to the mansion tomorrow.
Do I keep my job though?
You do not want to be here. Well, we'll see how things pans out. Because if
you
things
want
work
to.
out, then you're absolute. I don't know. I might consider.
She looks. How could I describe it? Kind of worried a little bit, but also like
I am going to show my signia of this house.
Mm-hmm.
I am the rightful owner of this place, you see.
Yes, miss, but I mean, I don't know at this point. Isn't that like, there is two of you, or?
Yes, the other
Yeah,
one
we're
is a scammer.
the other one. Well, I don't know if this goes into too much detail for you to understand, but the other one seems to be a changeling.
A hoodwink, a purloiner, a catnapper, a hoodwink,
I am trying to restore the honor of my great house here, and
embezzler.
if we can figure that's all right, B.
Oh, sorry.
If we can if we can sort all of this out, I'm sure I'll be able to get my house back to its proper standing once again. And then yeah, sure,
From the
if you
hoodlum, from the rascal.
I'll be able to all right, B. I
Okay.
get it. Yes, we'll be able to. I'm definitely sure I'll be hiring you again for more work.
And no punishments.
She kind of seems to take her word, and she kind of just like does this like polite bow, for him, like, yeah, yes, miss, I try to believe your words. Good luck, and then she just like runs out through the entrance.
That's nice. Look, we already have one more person for work here. Isn't that great?
Yes, as long as she doesn't take my job.
No. You've got a very special job, you. Anyway, it seems like the butler's not around. Should we head further into the main building to see if we can cause a stir? Or
He's
should
more
we
like
check out the kitchen?
He's more like a butler, am I right?
He does seem quite like a bug, doesn't he? He's not very good at his job either. He doesn't come when called. You know, a good butler
Yeah.
is always available.
true.
You know that.
That is true.
All right. Well, we know that the rest of our group is coming out through the back entrance there. So, what do you think we should do, B? I'm thinking we could probably head in further inside because the butler might be there.
Yeah, the butler isn't coming. I think they're prepared for whatever we're gonna do.
Possibly. Do I remember if there was a basement in my house?
Like, would you remember about that basement area?
Yeah. No, not the one that everyone's coming up from, but more like, do I remember if we had like a general basement area, not a secret passageway basement, more like an actual basement?
But technically, that was the basement for the house. Actually,
okay.
It just was used by the staff, so it was not leading, toward just like a general thing, in a sense. You will probably remember that the staff used to have this basement, but like the family never used it because why would they go down there?
All right. Yeah. No, we're gonna go into the main manor. I don't know where our friends are gonna go now, but we'll see. All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
We're gonna head up the stairs and investigate the rest of the mansion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
So for that first, let's do this. That you guys go up and I describe what's upstairs, and then I will try to go with the other group. What they might.
Can I say that?
Yes.
We would also go upstairs because I think that we're trying to get to the imposter.
Yeah. You can if you guys want to. That's up to you. Okay. So.
Hold
on one moment. Okay. So going up, I'm gonna just like generally describe. So going up the stairs, facing the stairs, the hallway mainly goes to the left, and on the right there are like two small doors, or like not small, like two regular doors. They seem to lead to like rooms. Angela, you would very likely remember, because this is, I mean, it was your house, or you lived in it. You will remember that those 2 rooms were used by staff, like bedrooms before. About what's in it now, you probably wouldn't know, but I'm just describing what you would think about it. Going to the left from the staircase, there is a longer hallway. There is a couple of, or there are a couple of doors that probably lead to someplace. However, before that, it would catch your eye that there is this like lounge area in sort of like almost like the middle of the house, so it's a little bit away from the staircase. But so just to imagine, if you go up the stairs and then face to the left, it's on the right-hand side of the hallway, the lounge. And the lounge area just has like a couple of furnitures, like sofa and like what's it called? A fireplace that is not turned on or like anything. There's no fire or light coming from it. And through the hallway, there are a couple of rooms, basically, that you would think, because there are a couple of doors on it. And at the end of this very hallway, there seems to be a staircase as well, leading upwards on the right side of it.
So I assume everyone grouped up again, because there's nothing happening down here?
Yeah, might be, yeah.
All right, then you, Cleek and Augustus, you head to the left side, and B and I will take the right.
Wait, which side was the imposter in again?
You don't know.
No, because we do know, because that's
Oh.
the side that she walked off to the first time we were here.
But which they, I don't know. I don't
Remember the first time we were here, you had the lantern, I was outside, and the moment that she walked up the stairs off to her room, the lantern
turned left.
changed color. Yeah, that was left, I think, as well.
Yeah.
All right, then.
So she should be on the left side.
So you want me to go left?
No. Okay, so just to go on back, I meant left side when you go up the stairs, left side, this hallway that I explained. And then from there was a corner where it came from. There is only one corner at the very end, which is the staircase. That's how I describe it. Like the left thing was the hallway looking to the left from the staircase, from this staircase.
Okay.
How about you go to the right and cause a ruckus, and everybody that comes running will hide, see them what's by, and then we can go to the room and have a conversation.
Okie doke. All right, B,
Sure.
let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Drew and Id, you come along too.
Okay.
Yeah, eat them true.
I would say take Bobby as well.
No. For the crowd, we don't want more.
You want the crown, though, don't you?
No, not really. I mean, look, we'll be fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
So do you tell the jurors to just wait around on the first floor, or
Looks at Cleek.
or do you want them to follow as well, like all of you?
I guess I can stay.
Yeah, they can stay here. If they don't go with Angela and B, then they can stay here.
Okay.
And be a support if somebody needs it.
If they don't want to stay here, that's now is a chance to speak up.
We will guard the area. That's
No.
all I said.
Times are tough lately. I sure hope the king doesn't come ill.
For king and country.
Oh my god.
That's true.
Oh
Have
my
you
god.
heard about the Grey Fox?
Yeah, you tickled someone's funny nerve.
Have you heard of Algernon
Have you heard of-
Agility?
Have you heard of the High Elves?
Okay. Stop my sweating. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, what do you guys wish to do now? Or where do you guys wish to go or /do?
Are there big drapes over the windows on the second floor?
Oh my god, you're gonna hide behind the giant drapes?
Exactly.
I mean, do you mean the first floor that you guys are on, or?
Oh yeah, the first floor.
No,
Like the
yeah,
ground floor.
yeah. There are extra drapes around
Stands
the
behind
windows.
the drapes, the shoes just stick out at the bottom.
I mean, hey, in the dark, you don't know.
There
But
are
yes.
some like not torches, those like candle lights on the walls, but they like don't give enough light that it will be like, you know.
And also, the drapes go down low, so...
In true fashion,
And,
you would be hiding behind the drapes, and you would still have a torch in your hand.
So a couple of the druids are hiding behind the drapes along with you, and it's like, these how long's it been since they dusted these things? I can barely breathe back here. Is that a spider?
And they don't even match the carpet.
Is this asbestos?
Oh no!
yeah.
Hazen, I see what you did there.
Yeah, so as we go, Augustus turns to Angela and goes, "Your house is in quite a state of disrepair, my lady."
I'll be looking into fixing that. Hey, you're not open for any job employments, are you?
Looks at my hammer. Okay,
Anyway, I'll be off.
us repairing the house.
Anyway, I'll be off. Come
Yeah,
along,
good
B.
luck.
Coming along, B.
We are going
Let's
to
go,
cause a ruckus.
We are going to wait for the ruckus.
Okay. So where do Angela and B go then?
We're going up the stairs to the right and up the other set of stairs around the corner.
So going to the second floor. I will describe what you guys would say, because I mean you can generally see in the house up here because there are some candle lights, you know, it's not pitch black or anything. So hold on, where the fuck is my thing? Okay, there we go. So it's a zigzag style staircase where you know, where you basically go up, then do a turn and then go up again to get to the second floor. Just to be clear. So going from that, there is only one hallway, obviously, because they are next to the wall from the staircase. It goes to the left, obviously, so backward now, and you can see a couple of doors, and you can give me a intelligence check with advantage if you wish to remember what these places could have been or anything extra.
All right, that's 19.
Oh, not bad. So one moment, I just gonna quickly rush to the bathroom real fast. Well, do it.
Are you cooking chicken in there?
It's just us pressure washing the tiles.
Oh, gross.
Whoa. Pressure washing?
Did you not? Were you not paying attention?
No.
Noxie said she was going to have a bathroom break.
Oh, I was hoping that was not connected.
Insert that one scene from The Naked Gun. Where he goes to the bathroom and still has a mic on.
During the game.
During a live TV broadcast.
Oh man. Oh, do you know what? Do you guys know what a Rupert's drop is?
A Rupert's drop?
Rupert's drop, yes.
No.
It's a shape made out of glass, I believe.
Oh, that thing, the super strong thing.
Yeah. It's super strong unless you snap the tail off, which causes it to collapse.
Yeah. It's also
So
made
weird.
under extreme pressure, like super fast cooled down glass dropped into water, like melted drop.
Another thing that like completely baffled me was like these big sheets of like metal, like you know, when these metal plates have been made so thin that they've been rolled up like toilet paper.
I'm back.
They are held together with like these two plastic straps, and the plastic straps can hold up to like 20k or something.
20
But
tons.
then, yeah, because that is how much they weight, these metal sheets, and they hold unless you pull from the string to the other side into which side, like the pressure is not, like holding it. Then you can rip them up by hand.
Yeah, so you can hold 20 tons from one side, but from a different side, you can easily just destroy by
just
hand,
pull it off. Yeah, those creep me out.
That's some weird shit, yeah.
Okay. Is everyone here, by the way?
Yeah.
All right. Then let's
Yeah,
get...
but we're talking about plastic straps.
Oh, plastic wraps?
Noxy.
Oh, good. I
Okay,
made those.
carry on.
I made those for like half of the world. Amazing. I apologize. So, okay. So for that role, you remember that facing the hallway from the circus, on your right hand side, there is, you remember that there was some sort of like a smaller bedroom restroom kind of thing, and the second room there was a sort of like a gallery that used to hold some sort of items. I would say that you probably weren't exactly allowed there. I would actually explicitly say that you probably were not exactly allowed there back in your days.
Everything here is very expensive, Angela. You should watch out that you don't accidentally break anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're probably still a bit too young to enter this room in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And one second. On the left.
Yeah, now Angela gives the safe speech to B before going in there.
And on the left-hand side, there is a extra. You do remember that it was probably a bedroom, and next to it there was a open, this like small reading room, like a small library sort of space. And with your role, actually, what you will realize, or something clicks for you, that this hallway is used to be longer than you see it now.
Huh. That's quite odd.
But it's quite odd.
Well, it's this hallway. You see, I remember it being quite a bit longer than it seems to be now. Did they add any extra rooms? Hold on, let's see.
Or maybe you were a lot smaller.
That's a fair point, but I'm not quite sure this is a lot shorter than it was before.
Yeah, because many things look a lot bigger for me right now.
Hey, did you know I was never allowed in the gallery room over on that end? Shall we take a peek in there?
Oh, we should.
I've never been allowed in there in the first place, but now I'm definitely an adult. I'm overqualified for the position of adulthood, really.
That is, and also some things look smaller too when you're smaller.
I am quite a lot taller. That's true. Anyway, I think there might be something up with this hallway, but first, let's check out this gallery. I believe that we used to collect items back in the day, not only special paintings, but maybe some items too. Maybe there might be something handy in there.
Oh, you absolutely used to collect certain magical items there.
I hope the cat burglar, the rapscallion, has stolen everything.
Why do you hope that?
Well, I hope that they haven't stolen everything.
Oh, all right. I opened the door with a creak.
It actually doesn't open.
You don't open the door.
I guess it's locked.
I can...
Hold on. Where would my mom keep the key?
I'm sorry, but it like reminded me of the fucking, like, where's the door hole? Like, oh, but then go get it, and like just walks into the wall and like, oh, I see the problem. All right, carry on. Sorry.
At the place where I spent my childhood, the pantry holder, the main like cook, held the key to the sweets pantry between her plentiful bosom.
Mm.
You know, I'm not quite sure if my mum would have done that, but um, I'll keep that in mind. You know, given the fact that she's probably dead.
Oh, yes.
My condolences.
Anyway, we could force this door open. There might be some magical artifacts behind this door, which I think might be quite useful for our little expedition. But
Yeah.
would you like to explore any of the other rooms first? Because this would definitely cause a ruckus if I or you just broke down this door.
Yeah. Let's
I-
look around first.
The druids are just like, are we just helping people rob this place?
Are we the berries? Do you hearing this? Is
Yeah,
it?
I don't know what's going on here, Id. I mean, we were told to follow this person because they're definitely like, well, they were confirmed by our matriarch that they're the rightful owner of this place. But it seems like they're about to just cause some general mischief.
Are we gonna die? Dude?
Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Hey, does it feel like we're just ransacking the place?
Are
I
we
mean, to
just?
be fair, have you seen this place? It looks ransacked already.
It sure does.
Oh,
Angela is opening the door to the library and stepping in.
Okay. For a library, you can see that the library itself is like also kind of dusty and abandoned in a sense, but there's still some books and such left. It's like, it's like when there is a riot and nobody goes to the library ever. It's completely intact. No books are missing or anything.
Is there no book that's been laid out in the open, like recently used?
No, there is nothing. There are like a couple of chairs or like this like sofa, that you can sit down just read into, and there's like one desk in the middle, like larger desk, but there's nothing open. There are like some candles that are like age old on it. The place is mainly cobweb.
If I was my mother, she might have hidden the key inside a fake book.
No, you can try to roll for what is it called, investigation, if you wish to look around more specifically.
I would like to investigate. Yes.
I would like to
I'm
do
using
that
my
too.
big investigation brain. It's not very investigative today. You know what? I'm going to use a inspiration, and I'm going to re-roll that.
Rolls a 2.
It's better. 13.
Okay, that's not bad. So
I rolled 15 too.
going around for the both of you, going around the room and like checking a couple of books that might be a little bit off to the place, maybe something that just
Stands out.
Yeah, stands out and such. Maybe even checking under the desk and such. Checking one of these sofa, I could imagine B doing it, honestly. That checking one of the sofa, you would find actually one key like slipped behind between this like what's it called? I don't know what.
Cushion.
The cushion, yes, thank you. That's the cushioning part. Yeah, it's very corner, like it's just fell into it. It's kind of rusty and old as fuck, but it's kind of there.
B stands up on top of the sofa and like a wide-legged hero pose, holding up the key. Angela, look!
Oh! You found it. Wait, where was it?
Well, I don't know. This is the key, but this is a key.
Oh well, let's try it out. Did you find that between the couch cushions?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little disappointing.
I also found a penny.
Oh my god! Wow, that's hundreds of years old.
A collectible.
This is the kind of money we used to use.
Oh yeah, and look, there's a minting error on this one. I bet it's worth a lot.
Oh my god, that's gonna be worth so much money. You should definitely keep that.
And Angela, for you if you like, while like both of you do the searching thing, you will actually bump into a part that is kind of like more like a document holder, like an old one. And while you're like fiddling around, it's sort of an unsealed letter, like an envelope, I mean, falls out of it.
Oh, what's this?
Hold on. I'm gonna give it to you. Not like that.
I bet it's another letter about you.
That would be very specific.
1 second. Let me check. It was. I think. Yeah, it was this. Hold on. Let me double check before I give you something
That is completely fine, God. You may strike me down at any moment.
yeah, it is this one. There you go.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, B, would you like to read this with me? I just found another letter.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, but
okay, so
you hold the finger, okay?
okay, yeah, yes. Okay, so this is where I am. Okay, so Frederick, keep that beast under control. We are not giving Caladan more of our men to feast on. I can neither explain it to the others anymore, why we sent aid over to the mansion, but none of them return. Where in the Nine Hells do they have that hunger from? Some of our staff over here are getting frightened and gossiping all around. We have seen better years and worse, but he is just, I don't know how long we can keep this up. My family is contemplating to move out of the city and away from here. Anywhere. Such devastation. This was not our intention in the beginning. I feel so conflicted even while writing this. I feel
couldn't
like
resist.
our great grandfather's ideas were just, what were they thinking? We wanted to eradicate the Bontru and hold on. This is a long one. I dusted off. Let me find where I was. I lost count. Oh yeah, what were they thinking? We wanted to eradicate the Bontru and take over that godforsaken house Benedictus. Turn their Satan's into a puppet for us. And we could have been living like kings. Instead, they had to bargain with a dragon to help us taking out both Bontru and Is he a dragon? B?
What?
I have a feeling that butler might be a dragon.
Well, that doesn't bode well for my revenge.
No, it does not. But maybe if we catch him by surprise. Anyway, that's a horrifying revelation for later. That damn beast knows everything. He will ruin us if we stop his game. He knows all that happened and is capable of destroying probably the entire city. All right, so maybe we shouldn't try messing with him. Well, actually, no. We would have to. We would have to, right? Because it's my place, and he is camping on it like a dragon on a horde.
Yeah, like a dragon on a horde.
Exactly, B. We will be the only ones to blame if it gets out. I'm sorry, brother, but I will simply pack up and leave. This will be my last message to you. Please do the same and escape. Curse that wretched beast, the house and the city. It's not worth it anymore. Run away. Don't say where you go. Just give up. Give up on your pride. Please, you aren't trying to tame a lion. You are trying to tame a literal dragon. How do you not see that? Please, I beg you, stop being blind. He is just toying with you. Also, Mother refuses to go. She wants to stay, but I can't. I hope you find peace. Goodbye, Brother May. Yakora, be with you. Be free. From C. So, that's a lot to unpack here. Maybe we were. We're going to have to catch this dragon by surprise, I imagine.
But maybe the butler isn't the dragon.
No, I'm pretty sure it mentions Caladriel here. Or no, Caladan. Wasn't that the name of the butler?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it was. It also says here that their plan was to take me as a puppet, but because I'm not quite sure what happened, but they weren't able to retrieve my body. Oh, right, yes, I was tossed into a river. That's depressing.
Wow.
Yes, and instead of using me as a puppet, they probably put a figurehead using my likeness to represent the family instead, and have led a what would you call it? A shadow operation here? That seems right. Led by probably being influenced mostly by the dragon, trying to live a good life. Okay, I see.
I thought I forgot to change scenes before to give it just a different vibe.
Okay, B. You know, when I came back into my home, I wasn't expecting to become a dragon slayer with you.
All right.
Are you ready to trounce on a dragon?
Yes.
We should probably inform our friends about this first. But before we do anything, let's go into our gallery.
Let's go.
All right. Before you guys do that, though, let's go back to Augustus and Clay. What are you guys doing meanwhile?
Just standing behind the curtains, go like, what the fuck is taking them so long?
Okay, Click, what are you doing? Anything else?
Click is just wondering about all the statues of the pregnant women hanging on the walls in here that suddenly just appeared out of nowhere.
Okay, all right. Then let's move back to Angela and V. You guys try to open the door, I guess.
Yes, we're going to try opening the door with the key.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look, actually.
Oh, that's very convenient. All right. So she lost her key in the couch. That's actually kind of sad. I wonder if she was looking for it.
Yeah, like this one time while I was still a Minotaur.
I'm creaking the door open as you're saying this.
Yes, I put my hammer to hang on my horn, and then when I started looking for it, I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, that's really funny. One time I lost a hat on my head, but it was on my head the entire time. That's so funny.
Oh, God. Oh, all right.
We're in the gallery.
Mm-hmm. So, inside or like looking into the gallery looks absolutely horridly old. Like it's literally you would get it that probably for hundreds of years
entered for 300 years
nobody
because they
ever
lost the
entered.
key. They lost the key.
Actually, what you would see that you know these like item holder things with like those glass panels on them to protect whatever it's saying. There is a bunch of them inside there. The room is not an extremely big room though, but it still has a couple. You probably wouldn't remember what it looked like, as you were probably like I mentioned, you weren't allowed to be in when you were young, or you maybe weren't too responsible. You see that all those cabinets and such, and the glass on them has been long time shattered and broken, all of them. And there is nothing. There are no items, nothing. It's been completely emptied out.
Oh no, Angela.
This is going to take a while to clean up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any of our items are here. I was really excited to see some of our ancient artifacts. I'm going to look around closer. I'm going to have a little investigation of the area. But I can't see anything. Because I rolled a 2!
Yeah, I would say, yeah, there is no indication of like where things could have been moved, or is there anything remaining?
I don't know anything about this room either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know any secrets, I don't know anything about them because I've never been in this room.
There are nothing, unfortunately.
And it just looks like a bunch of glass shards and the shattered hopes and dreams of my family's legacy.
And a bunch of spiders are there, probably, on the cobwebs.
They crawl onto me, but then they sink into the tar.
Oh god.
You,
Food!
You know, back in the monastery,
that work?
there was this story of this treasure room. I don't remember the whole story, but there was this treasure room into which everyone wanted, but no one was granted in. But the truth was that it was always empty. There was never a treasure, but everyone believed it was in there. I don't know, it just came into my mind.
I don't. I mean, I'm going to assume by the fact that all of this glass has been broken into, there were probably some items of importance.
Yeah.
It would be like to
Rather-
look around as well, and such.
The scammer stole it all.
Are you going to look around as well, B?
Okay, I will look around. I will put on my Sherlock Holmes hat.
I don't remember buying you that.
No, that is intimidation. I will intimidate all the things out. Okay, that is not good.
Put
Okay.
it on backwards.
You see nothing absolutely, and find nothing.
Are Drew and Id also in here? Could
Yes.
you roll for them to have a look around? Sorry, you two. Could you maybe see if we missed anything?
Yes, no, absolutely. Hold on, I need a. They have. Oh, that's kind of funky because they technically don't have skills that I can roll because they're NPCs. How the fuck do I do that? I'm gonna just roll a wisdom check then.
Just roll a. You could just roll a straight d20.
Wisdom check is technically.
I guess one of them is skill issue.
Okay, the other one is kind of looks like squinting eyes. You guys can see that he's like kind of sniffing around, like
That was Drew.
It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, Mr. C, sorry about that. And it's like,
I'm not. Excuse me, I'm not stinky.
oh, I didn't say that. You said that.
I'm going to strangle you.
Miss, please.
Harder, please.
But the druid, the one that like sniffed around a little bit longer and looked around, and just says, I can't find anything. I can't find anything here. It's just empty and moldy and smells bad. It kind of smells his armpit. Yeah, it smells bad.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, I guess we should go and let everyone else know. I'm going to walk down the hole and poke my head out from behind the corner, like into the main entrance where everyone is hiding. Guys, guys, Cleek,
Angela,
Augustus.
Absolute quiet.
Angela, I promise you that we will get on top of this. We will get on the bottom of this all. We will top this bottom so hard.
Hey, do you reckon? Sorry, B. This is just a side thought. Do you reckon because it's a dragon, maybe all the treasure has been taken by him and he's sitting on it like a hoard?
That checks out.
Dragon?
So yes. Hi, Cleek and Augustus. So that butler is apparently a dragon. We are going to have to surprise him to deal with him. He might turn into a dragon and actually, like absolutely murder us. But we're going to have to deal with it. Are you guys cool with becoming dragon slayers with me?
Deal with him? Why don't you just, make a deal with him?
What do I have to offer?
Your house?
He owns it.
Fakely?
I'm pretty sure. Okay. So I had this letter here that confirms all of my suspicions. I'm going to read the letter out to you.
Okay. Augustus is gonna come. They're like, what the fuck is going on? You were supposed to
Yes.
go.
So there was this plot to overthrow my house and take control of it like a puppet state. But apparently the dragon they hired thought of it, took things into his own hands and is now ruling my house. Like his own
Well, that's
personal
ironic.
lord. So, are we going to be fighting this dragon? Would you guys? I don't want to cause you guys any unnecessary like any issues, but I personally might want to try and get my house back if I can. It's a matter of pride, really. I
Okay.
don't want some dusty old dragon sitting on it.
Angela, you
It's
have
fine.
my sword.
And my bow. No, wait.
Give that back.
I imagine Cleek just shuffling into frame, just like he's still quite small, angry eyebrows, looking at you like give that back, and then takes it and just leaves.
You know, Asen.
Okay.
Suddenly Click can hear. Oh,
So hearing that, Augustus is gonna come down like, what the?
no.
All right. So, I feel like what we have going here is probably a good plan. We'll lure him down here, and we all attack him in a surprise attack. How does that sound?
Are you sure you don't want to talk to him first?
I'm going to be talking to him in the first place.
Because I feel like
But
this could easily have a non-violent resolution.
Judging by how that dragon was acting and by the focus point of this letter, where he is quite insistent on eating people and probably staying here for the rest of time, I don't assume he's going to be very amicable to giving me back my house.
Point taken.
So I'm going to go up there and try to get him to come down here.
Okay. We'll be. I guess
Okay,
we'll hide
Drew-
and we'll wait for you to.
Drew, Id, you two also wait down here, please.
Yeah, sure, miss.
Yeah.
Oh, right, wait.
Everyone is just standing behind the drapes now.
So, Id, are we going to be fighting the dragon?
This doesn't sound really good to me.
I didn't really bring my dragon slaying kit with me.
Probably one of the
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, okay. Probably one of the druid will say to Angela, sorry, miss, should we contact the matriarch for help?
You know what? That's not a terrible idea
That's
at
a good
all.
idea.
Yes, you can go and get them.
And then he just like salutes and like just runs off. I'll be
I'm
back
sure
soon.
he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back.
He will never return.
All
All
right.
right.
I will take out my bag of holding and hand out the ballista of dragon slaying to to Augustus and.
Is this bloody Dark Souls where there's one special item lying around that can kill a dragon?
Oh.
All right, B. Are you ready to coax a dragon down?
I puff my chest. Oh yes.
I think it would be better if we hide for a surprise attack. And you
Yes, that
get
was the
down here.
plan. All of you hide down here. I'll go up with B.
I want you to try and at least try.
I am going to do my utmost to try and convince this dragon to possibly leave, but I am not going to assume it wants to give up my house.
You can just, just keep your house and just tell him that he can live here freely and that nothing will change, but that you want to get it in order and and maybe even get some free safety from it. And prestige.
Augustus, were you there when we first met him?
Yes.
You know how he acted towards us, right? He's not gonna let us.
But we didn't know what we know now.
So you want me to try and blackmail him?
I want you to use this as an opportunity for the betterment of your house into the future.
I don't think this dragon is very cooperative.
You haven't tried.
I am going to.
That's all I want. And I hide behind the drapes again.
If that fails, I will be pissing him off so bad.
I am looking forward to that, B. I would love to see you piss off a dragon. All right, let's go up, B. B and I are going to head up to the highest point of the house, up to the last set of staircases. What do we see?
So you guys went up to the where you guys were basically for last time, to the highest.
It's just me and B now.
Yeah. So there is one room that you guys haven't checked out, or at least Yeah, there was one that you guys haven't checked out. You can check it out.
Oh,
if you
shall
wish.
we check out this room real quick, B?
Oh
Before we
yes,
do anything. All right.
yes, yes. We should.
We're gonna go in.
Okay. The door does actually normally open, and inside you reveal that there's nobody inside. However, it seems to be a bedroom, and it's actually very fancy and clean, actually, compared to the other rooms and everything. There are lights slightly on, like a couple of candles on like the desks here and there or on the walls are on. It's not hyper bright or anything, but there's some a vibe to it. Give me a perception check actually, and I'm gonna say some details or something if I have to.
Yeah, when I
Perception.
can,
Okay.
I will try to sniff the bed to know how much the sleeper there weighs.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
What was the roll? Perception.
Yeah, just a perception.
Foundry is lagging like a heck to me right now.
Is
I
it?
don't know why.
I hope it's
Yeah.
not me. Oh, I had a couple of lag points, but hopefully it's not me. It might be my thing. I'm not sure if I have to
I
restart.
will restart.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Did you restart when I had my DC previously? Because I think you were already in Foundry then. And I don't know if it had an issue with it, or I had to restart Foundry because of it. But you rolled a 7 and Angela rolled a 15. Okay. So looking around, I would say, you're just generally speaking, even the smell and such, you could piece the puzzle pieces together enough to realize by even just the smells inside the room that this is in fact the butler's room. Probably just used for sleeping or something, because it's not really occupied, and the bed is like neatly folded and everything or whatever. I don't know the term in English, or set or whatever. Everything is clean and tidy. There's not much in the room itself. Apart from that, you would probably just, again, like I mentioned, probably just from the smell itself, probably maybe B would smell it, that it does smell the same as the butler did when they had this, very close-up confrontation previously. But the room itself is empty.
Your web browser doesn't have hardware acceleration enabled. This will severely impair the performance of Foundry virtual table to cause graphical errors and anomalies. B should enable hardware acceleration in your browser settings. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's sometimes needed for you. It's good to have it on usually.
I just need to find it. There we go.
Well, with that information, how do you guys wish to proceed? Is you muted, by the way?
I am going to
Okay.
be no, I'm here. I'm going to be looking through this man's bedroom.
Aim.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking for, or?
I'm looking for maybe a diary, maybe any items.
Weaknesses.
You can try.
All right. You want me to roll an investigation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling investigation, doing it now. A 6. B, help me! I can't find anything.
My glasses. I cannot be seen without my glasses.
Well, I've lost my eyeball somewhere.
I only have one eye.
Oh, you're twins.
So
I'm looking around at the completely wrong corner of the room. I'm looking through like bed sheets. I'm like checking out like certain drawers, but I'm not finding anything. B is on the other end of the room.
Angela's just standing in the corner staring at the wall.
This paint is dry.
This wall is made of wall.
So I would say, despite all of the best, you would find a bottle of wine in the entire room. That's like a belonging or anything.
I will spit into the bottle. I can't reclose it.
Okay,
Evil
okay.
action.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my god. Okay.
Got him.
Okay. But yeah, apart from that, unfortunately, you don't really find any sort of belonging. Yeah, there's like I mentioned, there's one bottle of sort of some sort of wine, in like next to the bed somewhere, or maybe on this like what is it called? That like nightstand or something. But that's it.
What did you find anything, B?
It's bottle of wine.
Ooh, take that along. I love wine.
What
What brand is it?
Not this one.
No, but I mean, we could use it as a bargaining chip. We could give it to the dragon.
Isn't it his wine
Okay.
at this point?
It might be a rare hug tour.
Oh my god! Shut up.
Wow, this is a really old one too. This is a a bit of wine that has been made since I was, around.
I wouldn't drink it.
What? Why not? This is like a really expensive bottle. I think this thing would sell
Not
for
anymore.
like 300 gold pieces.
Okay, never mind. Sure.
It's a very special brew now.
Is there maybe any particular reason I shouldn't drink this?
I'm glad you didn't piss into it.
All right, B. I'll trust your judgment. I won't touch it, and I won't ask any more questions because right now we need to focus on the dragon. But maybe we could use this as a bargaining tool.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna go upstairs now.
All right. So 1 second. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So where do you wish to go?
We're going upstairs.
Well, you are on the last level or floor.
Wait. So there's nothing left?
No, apart from the the hallway being shorter, as you remember. Apart from that, nothing else.
No.
Wait, hold on. Where's the dragon? Or butler, really? Where's the butler?
Dragon.
Drink is nuts.
This is quite a conundrum. Where would he be? All right. Well,
There's a
maybe on
bee?
the other, maybe the other end. We still haven't checked that other side of the building. Let's go that way.
So, how will you approach doing that?
How do you mean? What should I? Am I going to have to worry about stealth?
No, like in a sense of like, what do you mean the other side of the house?
Well, I assume that there, after walking up the stairs, there's this split way that you can go left or right. And we went to one direction to go further upstairs, but we haven't found anything that way, so we're going to go the other way.
No. That's the last floor, like the technically the third. Hold on.
Whoa, wait, hold on, B. I remember something. I remember that this hallway wasn't as short as it feels. I'm going to look at this hallway.
I'm gonna punch the wall at the end of it.
Okay, you can check out or look for anything.
Would you like me to roll perception then instead of investigation?
I take out my door.
Can do, yes. Either
know
of them,
what?
honestly,
Yes.
depending how specific you want to be.
There's just something missing from the session for me. Why doesn't Angela just roll another wisdom saving?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. To be fair, that perception is also wisdom technically. So, 6.
B,
Well-
B. Could you see if I can't quite see anything out of the ordinary except for the fact that this hallway is shorter. Do you see anything?
Okay, I'm gonna knock the walls around with my doorknob. I will.
As you're
the
walking
walls.
by, looking around, you're like talk,
Yeah.
talk, talk,
Yep.
talk, talk.
Investigation.
And it just suddenly snaps it and he magically opens the door.
Okay.
I can't find the hallway.
Can I see the hallway from downstairs, man?
So you said that you tried to knock on the things, right?
Yes.
Like on the wall pieces, because they're
Yeah.
like sort of this like tiny brick things.
Yeah. Exactly.
I will not throw that out into trash because you said that you're trying to do that. I will say that if the both of you try to do that together, you do end up finding one brick piece that seems to be slightly hollow by the sound.
Oh,
Bricks.
B. B. This brick over here.
Oh. Can I have it?
Yes.
On the door handle.
I'm going to try pull it.
It comes out. There's
Oh,
a
wow.
button behind the it spot.
Oh. Hey B. Secret button.
No, but I want the brick.
Do
Take
you
the
want
button.
Okay, B. Do you want to push the button?
No, I want the brick.
All right, fine. Here you go. I'm going to push the button now.
Okay, I take the brick.
Pushing the button, you can hear a click and then like a bit of a sliding sound coming from one of the rooms. From your, if you're facing this wall, then from your left side. Yeah.
Where did that sound like it came from? What specific room was that?
You will think that it was from the library that is directly next to you.
Ooh, B. I think we've just unlocked a secret room. Let's go investigate. It's in the library, I think.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're gonna go into the library.
So as soon you enter the library, you can see that, as you enter the library on the very right side wall, you can see that there is a smaller part that like slid away, and you can see what's behind it, but there is a entrance. It's like a human-sized entrance.
Should we call the others here because this might like take a turn to somewhere, and we can't maybe bring whatever we find from that hole,
I feel like we should leave. We should. No. We're going to be able to get back. I think.
Okay.
All right. I want you to stand guard here at the door. If it attempts to close itself, you make sure that it doesn't do that.
Okay, I will put my doorknob on the way.
Yeah. Angela's going to go in alone.
Meanwhile, what is
I'm also
doing?
going to light a torch if it's dark in there.
It is dark. Well, the little spot you enter is dark, like pitch black inside.
Yes, I'm going to use a torch to walk on through here.
Okay. If you go into that part, you can see that it basically was a previous other room in the past. It was just sort of like a normal, like a very nothing room with just some furniture. It's like where you would just probably go in and just talk or something, like
Yeah.
like a small lounge.
It was the tea room.
No, so something like that, possibly. And on that room, you do see a normal door, though. That would
I knew
possibly
I forgot about a room. The tea room. I remember being here several times. Why is it closed off and hidden behind a secret door?
I do wonder.
I wonder.
Maybe
Can I investigate?
I'm
going to investigate this room a little bit.
By the way, where was B? Or where is B meanwhile? Or
Standing guard at the door.
Oh, okay.
A brick.
All right.
Yes, he's got a new toy.
Okay, give me an a investigation check while inside the room.
Okay.
I mean for Angela, because Angela wanted to check out, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I roll 3.
Yeah,
I
that's,
rolled a
that's fine.
19.
Kind of fits.
B is investigating the brick and is indeed made of brick.
Yeah, you actually like. Oh, it's a brick. Oh, it's actually a brick. Angela.
B licks it, tastes like brick too.
So
You find
Angela,
potion of fitness in it.
you would. So you're trying to check out this room that you're in currently.
Mhm.
Okay. You do realize that yes, it was a sort of a tea room. I would imagine honestly that you would probably maybe even remember by now. You know, it's like looking around, like yeah, it kind of reminds, kind of clicks. You don't really find anything though. Like the place seems to be obviously abandoned. Some of the furniture, as you check out, is kind of either corroded if it's metallic, or it's or the wood has been broken or like decaying away. But you do see that from where you entered, there are footsteps in the dust that lead from that secret passage to the door of this room.
All right. Interesting. Hey, B, come over here.
I go over. Come over. Overcome.
I believe our
I
suspect
come.
might, our suspect might be in there.
Oh. What do we do?
Well, we've come this far. We should continue.
Also, asking Augustus and Clay, what are you guys doing meanwhile? If you guys wish to do anything, or just wait, that's fine too.
Chilling behind the drapes.
Okay.
Shitting behind a
God.
tree.
Chilling. Chilling.
That's a currency.
The other one I will do before we leave.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Behind the drapes? Ew.
What did you say, Rick? Sorry.
Augustus will be in his mind going through everything that he's seen about the mansion, how fucked up and old and drippy it is, and how it's not OSHA approved, and what needs to be done in order to repair all of it, going from the foundations through everything, and basically is creating in his mind a whole 30-year plan for the whole house restoration that he's going to slap on the dragon, because Angela honestly doesn't give a shit about it.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
then for the actual fix of the house, we will just contract Spellsong. Because they did such a great job on the card.
Yeah. Wait, I repaired the card.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Well, even more reason to maybe contract Spellsong.
Okay.
I'm gonna be using Zeph. I'm gonna be using Zeph's connections to the king and everything to get cheap materials and repair everything. And I it is Augustus's intention to make the dragon into basically a house guardian for the mansion, and that way make sure that we use it for profits and betterment into the future.
How?
This
What-
campaign will.
So you send your material demands to Zeph, he presents it to the king, and the king says, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. I use one of the stones, and I just tell Zeph, bring this amount of stone, this amount of nails, this amount of wooden planks into this location by the next month.
What did you
But
say?
This campaign will turn into me being a gardener, you Orus building the house, and
Yeah.
Click will be our cook. We will be playing Sims house here.
35 sessions later. Oh, okay, we can finally leave the house. It's restored.
It's been renovated.
Hello, I'm back.
It's a
Welcome.
Minecraft game now.
We did it,
Welcome back.
Patrick. We saved the city.
By the way, for August and Clay, how do you guys feel about the entire situation of knowing what you guys might face?
Like I said, I am preparing a whole project. I will have a PowerPoint presentation ready.
PowerPoint presentation.
What
Yeah,
the fuck,
I have a
what the fuck is a
notepad.
PowerPoint?
I will have a big ass notepad, and I will just be, using the papers, just throwing the paper over as I show him another page. And I'm calculating everything because I got time right now, waiting for the thing to happen.
And Klieg is just brainstorming about whether or not dragons have disintegration rays.
You should talk to each other.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't do that.
Angela,
No,
don't
nah.
call. What is this party? I swear, it's just B and Angela that have fun.
Okay. Okay. Continuing then the obsess. What were you guys doing? So you guys, check the thing and it leads somewhere. You were
Yeah,
going out.
we were about to head into the room where the footsteps led into.
So, if you open the door, which will open normally, it just has a simple handle and a simple lock on it.
Yeah.
You can see the other sort of quarter or like 1/3 of the rest of the hallway, and from there is 2 more doors on both the left side of the hallway and one on the right side.
Looks like we have a choice here, B. Which one would you like to choose first?
You know, I always tend to go toward the left, but that is most likely because I only have a left eye, so I don't know.
You know what? That's fair. Let's go to the left.
The left is always closer.
Yeah.
We enter through the left door.
Okay. You guys enter the door. It opens absolutely easily. There's like not even a lock. It's like just this.
We are quiet about it.
Yeah. The door seems to be used. It's not gives you the impression of being old as such. Entering, you simply find a sort of a bathtub with separated with like a what's it called, like a restroom toilet part, of it. So it's like basically a bedroom, restroom/bathroom spot.
So this is where the dragon takes a shit. I didn't think they do that.
Do you reckon dragon shit is worth something?
I don't know.
Okay. My God.
Gardening application.
The gardener is like, where are we getting all these soils from for free? Why does this thing so badly? Oh my God. Okay, let's move on.
Yo, can I interject? While this is all happening,
Yes.
Augustus would just be like doing the thing. He will just go around the mansion and will just take notes.
Yeah.
So he just not be at the drip.
You can quietly take this. It's fine.
Yeah, I am going to summarize a whole situation.
Okay, so yeah, that was the restroom bedroom kind of spot.
All right, we're gonna go
and
into
it
the
is
upper room
used
then.
and fresh, like it's sort of cleaned, sorta.
I was about to say it's used and fresh, or no? Oh no, he didn't flush. No.
You obtained dragon poo.
Yeah, I have heard of these. These are called water closets. I've never seen one before, though.
It's very fancy. I do remember we used to have one of these. Yes. I guess they've upgraded over time. And anyway,
Wow.
I don't think I have to go. Do you need to go?
Well, just because there's one that I have never used, I would, but I usually cannot go before I know that I'm gonna fight a dragon.
How often does this happen to you?
Never. But I happen to be a bit constipated now when I know that I'm gonna fight maybe a dragon.
True. All right. Let's go for the other door.
Okay, so if the two of you open into that room or through the door, you can see that there is light inside the room. There are no windows as such inside the room, however. What immediately pokes out your eyes is that...
It pokes out our eyes.
No, not like... Yeah,
What- okay,
poison
what-
dart.
No, what catches our eyes? You mean?
Okay.
That's
Oh,
the
really?
phrase.
Oh, right. Yeah. I forgot that English has the different sayings than us. Whatever.
Suddenly someone pokes you in the eye.
Yeah. What catches your eyes? Then? Yeah, sorry. Or your vision. Or sight. Whatever.
Attention.
What that? That it immediately seems to look like an office sort of room, and when you turn to the right side, immediately it catches your eyes that there is a middle-aged man that with some fancy beard and like a mustache. It's kind of just like in a chair, kind of like in this like fancy chair, just like lean backward and just it's just sleeping.
B, who do you think that is?
I have no idea.
Do you want a better look at him?
I
Yes.
think I'm going to. You do that. I'm going to go search through the documents.
Okay.
Both of you can roll for like an investigation. Well, I would say investigation because this is more specific to that.
Natural one.
Damn, I can't read.
You accidentally throw all the documents in the nearby shredder. Oh!
Wow, dude! Wow, that's amazing.
No.
We
okay.
are
So
the
okay.
best.
Wait. I have an idea. I have an
We take
idea.
a
I have an
closer look
idea.
at the man and
So-
accidentally kisses him.
So instead of not finding anything, what if I do find stuff, but I make a loud enough noise to wake up the person sleeping?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
throw everything on the desk on the floor.
With a natural one, I'll be able to find something, but I pull out a drawer a little too hard, and all the documents tumble onto the floor.
Yeah, the entire drawer just pops out like just it just
the
falls to the ground.
The desk just breaks in half.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You can see that I can just imagine that like B is trying to check out the man is like just like crouching on the desk, like trying to check out the clothing, and like just wakes up like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
"Oh, who are you?
B is like sneering and staring into like the snoring man's mouth when the how it happens. Like, that's a lot of nose hair.
Yeah, he wakes up and he just like he sort of feels like,
He's just
"Oh,
staring at him.
who are you?
B
How did you get in
screams.
here?"
He hasn't learned about personal space yet.
Yeah. He just literally just like doesn't he doesn't scream, but he definitely yells like loud, like just out of surprise, like, what are you doing here? How did you get in here? Who are you?
B screams like, I'm getting scared.
Yeah.
And Angela just kind of look up at B like, oops.
Oopsie daisy. Blah.
Eto, bleh.
I am B. I am a bodyguard of the true house owner lady thing. Maringi. Her.
What are you talking about? Who are you? What are you doing
What are
here?
you talking about?
How did you even get
What
in
are
here?
you doing here? How did you get in here?
Why? Who are you?
This is your place to ask.
Yes, this is her place.
I don't know who you are.
Well, I don't know who you
name-
are.
My name is Saintess Angela Benedictus.
Well, yeah, sure it is.
Oh no, I can prove it. I have the medallion right here.
What?
I hold out my medallion.
You can see clearly that when you hold out your family crest or medallion to him, he looks horrified.
I'm going to assume here for a second. Would you happen to be someone responsible for my death?
Your death?
I mean, I don't quite look alive, do I?
I mean, no, but what do I look like? Ancient or what?
Well, fair enough, but there's dragons and stuff around here, so
Wait, how?
I don't know. Well, I mean, look,
No.
I feel like this letter explains itself.
He sees the Did you show him the letter?
I hover it. I don't give it to him.
Yeah,
I
okay.
hover it in front of them because I'm sure he might know what this is.
He sees maybe he would see the envelope, like the seal on it, with the pattern or something.
Mhm.
He doesn't give it too much of a look and just like, looks at you that like, oh, how, why are you here?
Well, I mean, as I stated before,
Why are you here?
I am the rightful owner of this house. I was I was not deemed entrant to my own residence after 300 years by the butler, which I can only assume is a dragon based on these letters. And I am trying to regain my household.
You can almost hear his heart pounding, like, like it's almost like the silence between the talks are like filled with his like heartbeat, like just he's very very sweaty, like he looks like a noble man, but you know.
Are you by any chance related to the people that have deemed to overthrow my household?
Well, I will let you know. Well, I will let you know that I am Frederick Ravencrest. And yes, I own this house, not that dragon.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, Ravencrest. I remember what your family was up to.
Oh, do you?
Do I cut off his head now?
Yes, I do in fact know what your family was up to. You lot were a bunch of backstabbing snakes.
I pull out my sword and smile at the guy.
I'm not going to fault you for your family's ancient history, but I'm only going to assume that, given your current position in my household, that I don't think your ownership of my house is completely honest.
What do you mean by it? I am in control here.
Do you? Are you
should
sure
I ju-
about that?
Should I just cut off one of his arms or something?
No. We haven't resorted to violence yet.
Okay.
But I'm not very fond of the Ravencrest family.
As he stands up, meanwhile, talking, you guys can see him lightly backing away from the desk itself toward the
The door.
the wall.
How about you stay
hold
still?
on, not a foot further.
Never mind.
Or you will lose the foot.
You can see you can still see clearly that he's hesitant to, like, clearly it will be he doesn't exactly know how to handle the situation. Like, I mean, it's quite peculiar. He does seem very sweaty right now. It's like, yeah, he's super not comfortable with what's going on. And even from his speech, you know that he's sort of not lying, but trying to bluff to be more confident looking. It will be very easy to see.
I say that I walk in now and just tell her, "Go, Angela! I calculated everything.
How would you find us?
I've been through the whole house while you guys were doing this."
Yeah.
Augustus, what are you doing here?
Well, I've been through the whole house. Apparently, we're not doing any operation because nothing is happening. So I went through and calculated how much it would take you to repair this mansion.
All right, later. I'm currently dealing with something here.
Huh? What the
We
fuck
found
is that?
yes, well, he's a member of the Ravencrest family.
Oh,
who
the
claims-
backstabbing snakes.
Yes, exactly. Who claimed to own my house.
Really now? And
By
how
the
did
way-
he acquire the house?
By the way, yes, besides that question, you've not really done a good job of upkeeping anything in this house, except for your own, probably your own quarters here and the bedroom of the dragon.
Yeah, Noxie, how much would it take to repair the mansion?
Fucking 20 years? 10 years?
No,
5
I mean,
years?
how much
Or-
gold?
Oh god,
A lot.
Lot.
Wait, have you not prepared for this answer, for this question?
Yeah, give me
beforehand?
an
Come on,
hour.
DM.
Come
Oh
on,
no,
come
give
on.
me an hour. Let me calculate it on my phone. No,
All right, let's say you in an hour then.
probably a few thousand gold.
200,000 gold.
Probably a few
Let's-
thousand
Um,
gold at Birmingham.
Anyway,
don't worry.
yes. So, all right. Besides our interruption before that, yes. How did you come to in possession of my house?
It's my family's heritage. I
It
own
really-
this house. I got this house from my family.
It really isn't. Your family had stolen it from me, and the proof is in this letter.
Well,
Plus other things.
of course it was.
Look,
That's why it's ours now. Well,
Wait, did
yeah, that doesn't quite hold up if the rightful heir of this building is still, quote unquote, alive.
no. Wait, Angela, did he just admit that it is his because their family stole it? Did he just
Yes, he
admit to
also
it?
just, yeah, he did also say that. That's true.
Oh wow, B, did you hear that? He just admitted to stealing this house.
What?
Now
He
what
Okay,
do we
but
do to
look,
thieves?
Before we're going to do anything, hold on, hold your horses. B, I see you raising your sword. Put that
Pull out
down.
the gun.
No. What's the deal with this dragon?
how do you know about the dragon?
It's mentioned in the letter here. It mentions him. It mentions him by name. And we've heard the butler's name. It's very similar.
It's a long story. It's none of your business.
It's none of my business. You keep saying that when I actually own this place.
You don't own anything. It's my place and my family's.
Okay.
Intimidate him.
I'm going to
I-
lean down on top of him. I'm going to loom above him. It is not your place. It is my place that had been stolen from me, along with my life. And if you don't want to meet the same grisly fate I did, I hope that you'll reconsider this stance on your ownership of this building.
I will point my gun at him.
Um,
And then a stray arrow flies in from the hallway.
just a home-seeking arrow, like it just comes up to the door and like slowly turns around, like boom.
It just bounces off the walls, just coming up from downstairs.
Fucking Hanzo from Wars just shoots a random arrow headshot. Okay, he looks at sees Angel looms over and he kind of keeps bending a little bit backward, kind of intimidated. I mean, he already was, because he's very clearly sweating and very stuttery slowly, and he's like, "What was the oh god, what was the last thing you guys said? God."
I was threatening them.
Yeah.
To reconsider their stance on ownership.
Ownership of this place. Yes.
Oh yeah. He wanted to say, "Wait, you can't even prove that you are who you say to be. Just because
Yes,
you
you
have
can.
a family crest, what does that mean? You shouldn't be even alive if you're dead."
You
He's not
shouldn't
alive. Were you not
even.
listening?
You shouldn't.
yes, that's
even
how
be
death
alive.
works.
You shouldn't even be alive if you're dead. And with all the things that you've been saying, is your whole family like incest born or something? What is wrong with you?
What's his chin?
And all right, B, we don't have to go that deep.
Well, tell that to his uncle, who is also his brother.
We can talk about the unfortunate circumstances of nobility later.
Okay.
Do you have a deed to the house? I ask him while I'm pointing my gun in his face.
A what?
Does
A
he
deed.
have a deed to the mansion?
What is a deed?
Deed
It's the
is
ownership
a
of the
paper
place.
that legally states that you are the owner.
He doesn't answer.
He doesn't
He's
know what
literally-
it is.
I
He
shoot him in
doesn't
the
know what a deed is, yeah.
I will literally shoot him in the leg. Just shoot him in the leg.
Give me a hit roll.
Whoa!
Yeah.
He
Okay.
just fucking bleeds out. That's not saying.
Augustus!
Oh,
You can't
please,
just
I can
shoot
heal
someone
him.
out of nowhere!
Never mind.
Wow, 2 water. Yeah, that will.
I shoot near
Um,
his leg.
Wow, what you've done is you've made an impromptu warning shells.
Exactly. I shot him almost in the leg.
Calculated.
Exactly.
He just looks at the ceiling of the entrance hall and just sees some bullets flying through the ceiling.
You can just hear from the bottom.
So you shoot, and he just like kind of jolts away from where he was standing because of the shot. And then he gets more nervous and worried, and he's just like, "This is outrageous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is outrageous. You're completely right.
Yes. We are quite outraged.
Not and more than I am right now. Hell have no fury as a woman scorned, you know.
He will run for it. Give me a
I
dexterity
grab
throw.
him.
Give me
I
a
grab him.
dexterity
Okay.
check for that. And,
I
I
and,
will also try to grapple.
okay.
Dexterity check.
Yeah, dexterity check from everyone. If you try to like catch him.
How's a 19 do?
Can I add in that after the gunshot, Cleek would also make his way up the stairs?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're on the way.
I'm gonna roll a saving. Let's see. Oh, that's bad. Okay, yeah, okay. Everyone who is above 13 will grab onto him and stop him.
Who is the unknown NPC? Oh, right. Well, Angela. Augusta doesn't even try.
Angela's holding
Hey,
him by his scruff, his neck.
Yeah, and B will look at the guy and say, "Hands up, folks! The chicken hand is surrounded."
What?
What?
That's a little bit too obscure for this situation, I think, B. But it's a
Oh.
nice attempt.
The so-called Frederick, or however people say this fucking name. He will
He's
just like, you know, Ossie gets caught and like probably falls to the ground because of it too. He's like, I will not be treated like this. I am a noble, and my family will destroy you all.
Get in line.
Angela is silently laughing. And he's going to drag him.
We need to drag him in front of the other house.
We're going to the front door.
Okay, so you guys drag him down to the front. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Down
while,
the stairs.
while Angela and B are dragging the motherfucker, I'm gonna look through the documents in the room.
And then you guys also bump into Click while Click is going up upstairs and just like sees the guy being dragged down.
Oh, hello, Cleek. Sorry, we were making quite a noise up there. We were dealing with quite a pest, you see.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
No, okay. Okay, so for Augustus, looking around his room, there is not much kept in place, but on his desk, or not on the desk, how do I say it, in the drawer of the desk,
Yes.
you can find a couple of not notes, more like just papers, kind of reports. They have a bunch of information about every sort of like generic stuff about, you know, like ordering supply, like food supplies, you know. There are some made leaflets for, you know, wanting help as well for him too. Well, not saying that for him, but like for the house, you know, like the same sort of thing that I think Angela and B found, right? That in the bag. I think B found the leaflet thing, right? About like them hiring. Yeah. It was two of you. Yeah. You basically find the same of like sort of copied pieces of them. Well, you know, hand copied obviously because it's handwritten and everything. You find there's no exactly any hyper specific thing that would stand out. You basically end up finding just a bunch of generic reports of like, you know, them ordering things, a few letters here and there that went between their family, but like nothing that like stands out from it, you know, that would be like related to this situation or the dragon or like mentioning any of that name or such.
Anything related to Ravencrest activities?
Nothing like that.
Okay.
More like just basically like in the pretense of ordering to the house under the name of, you know, Benedict is basically what the papers are, and they're just being held there.
Yeah.
Those are the only papers there.
Yeah, there's nothing here. Let's go.
Trash.
Damn, I mean, for a 20, goddamn.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the best case.
Should have found the dragon's middle name, childhood favorite Teddy, and his favorite food.
Yeah. Get on with it, DM.
Yeah, so to the front door then.
So, who's this Nimrod? 'Cause I have
Um,
absolutely no clue what's going on. Right?
yeah, this is Spellsong Ravenclaw.
Frederick, it's Frederick!
Can I use a rope to tie his hands behind his back?
Can I slap him because I didn't ask him for his opinion?
Yeah, both it, yes.
Okay, hold on, where's my rope?
Where's my slap?
0. 50 feet.
He's like, oh, I shall not be treated like this. I am a noble. I am how? Okay. How do you guys proceed?
Can I use rope trick on the rope we are tying him up with?
For what? No. I mean, you can if you want to. I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna use the spell slot on that one.
Yeah, so I guess
Hey, can we tie him by the neck and keep him hang on the tree?
What? No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
with the druids present, right?
Yes.
And with the noble hands tied, being led by Angela, people are going like, we will bring this Raven Crest noble who apparently has inherited this
Mwah.
was
Come back.
it Saint I forgot what the name is called.
Benedictus.
Benedictus, yeah. Apparently this Raven Crest noble who has ownership of this Benedictus house and has had it for like generations. We're going to bring this one to a matriarch so that all of this can get cleared up.
So you guys,
Along with some letters we found.
So you tell the girls to bring the guy to the matriarch?
I believe
Or-
we're all going. Looks at Angela.
Just asking to be clear, because...
Yeah, me
Yes,
too.
that sounds like a good idea.
Alright. 2 of the guards will take it, so if you guys want to, there is still 1 guard left.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Because 1 left to alert the matriarch before, so there was only 3
Yeah.
left. And then 2
Okay.
guard will take the guy away, and then 1 remains.
I mean, we
If-
take him away.
Oh, you guys want to take him away? Okay, that's fine.
Or
Yes.
No, I'm just asking to so that it's clear for me what you guys want to do.
yeah, we can take him away.
Okay.
Wonder where the butler is, though. No use thinking about it. Let's go.
You will
We gonna
pay
come?
for this.
Yeah, we're gonna come to the matriarch's home, and then suddenly there's gonna be a massive explosion at the old mansion, and just a dragon flies out of there, and just starts flying towards us.
Yes, my house!
Well, let's go. You have all the letters.
Mm-hmm. I've got all the letters, and it doesn't seem like the butler is around here today, so I feel like it's a good idea to get going, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The whole road, the whole way we go, Augustus is going to be just poking into this Ravencrest guy, like, how the fuck did you do such a poor job? I went through the whole mansion. Did you know that the rigging was falling off? There's fucking there's holes in some of the walls. The garden is not being upkept. The stairs are in poor condition, and just dressing him down about how poor of a job he's done of maintaining the place.
Honestly, I would be doing you a favor taking it back from you.
So, you guys wish to like carry the dude away then and try and
We're
go to the
leaving.
front entrance. Okay. So,
Oh, I thought we were at the front.
okay.
Is anyone carrying him, or we're just literally just?
I'm
dragging him
I'm
as
holding
well?
him at the moment.
Yeah, his
So-
hands are tied with rope, so I guess that Angel just is holding the rope,
Us
just nudging him.
all,
Just dragging him behind you.
all of you drag. Well, not all of you, but like us like together dragging the dude. I'm actually very much wanting to do this, but yeah, we can before going to the top of the staircase. I this is what I could imagine, just hearing like. Like genuinely almost, and yeah, without any joke, when you get to the top of the staircase or to that point from the hallway, you guys can see the butler standing in front of the closed gate or the door.
Are the druids alive?
They're
As-
still hiding back
They
there. I
are
think.
still there.
Good, good, good.
And you're standing there.
There you are.
It haven't seen you guys, by the way, just saying.
Oh!
No, I'm
Oh,
gonna
there's the dragon.
No. I'm going to proudly make myself known to this dragon,
I'm gonna follow.
and I'm going to throw the guy into the middle of the into
Yeet
the
it
visible
down.
part of the stairs, not down the stairs.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just there's a flat. I imagine a flat bit.
Yeah.
leading upwards.
The middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss him down there.
I'm a noble. So you get to do this way.
The guy just
Uh,
I can't believe I'm being treated like.
yeah, pretty much like that. Like, this is unacceptable. How dare Caladon, help! Caladon, help me! But you guys can see that Caladon doesn't give a single fuck and just stands there in the door, just hands together with like a cane in front of him.
I throw him. I'm also walking down at the same time. Like you hear the clack, clack, clack of my shoes lowering down
You have
with
shoes.
the stairs. Yeah, I have shoes. Fuck you.
Since when?
There you
Okay.
are.
Now, Angela, before you go, may I give it a try?
I was wondering where the dragon. No, sorry, not the dragon. The butler of the new Ravencrest house was.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward silence.
He
Wait.
seems very impressed.
Were you talking to him?
Yeah. I was
Okay,
talking
okay.
to him. I wasn't. I don't say dragon. That was just
Yeah,
a slip of
yeah,
the tongue
okay,
on my own
okay.
part.
He looks down at you in this very dismissive way, like, yeah, just fucking nothing, like literally just looks at you like an insignificant fuck.
Hey, I'm a dragon. Nice to meet you.
Okay, fireball.
Do you not have anything to say? I am going to be taking back my household. Thank you very much.
Why would I say anything? You're not going anywhere.
Fuck off.
Is that a threat?
Oh, hold on, I have phone call.
No, it's a phone call.
It's not a threat, it's a phone call.
I have no idea what a phone is, but he's calling for backup. Take him down.
Oh no, it's a Nokia, we can't even destroy it.
Quickly, throw the brick! No, the brick didn't work!
The brick is the Nokia.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Like, the moment he goes like, you're going nowhere, I was like, fuck off. And I start walking away on the other side. Like,
So who did the butler just receive a message from?
Yeah, sorry, guys, phone. Hello.
pick up.
Hey, Johnny. Yeah, you can come over. I have some guests, but it's no worries. They're gonna be gone in a second. No. Okay. Where were we? Fuck, that's kind of disturbing.
Right, the murders.
Yeah, alright, the murder. Yeah, he just said,
No,
like,
I
you're not going
just
to leave.
exclaimed, "Is that a threat?"
No, it's a promise.
Oh, how very coy. It's not like I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Why?
He's
Why
one.
are we resorting? Why would you resort to violence right now? Your, well, I dare say, owner here is going to be taken to trial, and we are going to be seeing about my reinstation of my household. You are free to work with me if you would like.
Oh, that sounds
That's
good.
not looking hopefully from behind.
And what could someone like you promise me?
I could promise that this household will regain its former splendor.
And why is it good for me?
Well, I assume with more riches and more of everything, like more prestige, my household will become the talk of the town. I can imagine that
comfort?
this would bring more ease into this new location, situation for you.
Comfort.
Can you give me a
Rubbish food.
persuasion check?
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
let's fucking go!
This is 17.
Come on.
Do you
No,
even know What do I want?
Money?
Well,
Shout from behind. Money?
I don't think it's that simple, but I've seen the letter. I know what you are.
Oh. What a surprise.
And I know that your demands cannot be something as simple as gold. What is it that you are after?
Well. What am I after? I do wonder. It's not wealth. I don't need wealth.
Is it a speech lesson to sound less of like an asshole?
You can hear from behind again.
Maybe it's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
Excuse my rude companion. I would like to try and make amends here. I would try to offer you a position within my household as it regains its former splendor. We'll be able to provide you with much food, I imagine,
Oh.
if that's to your liking.
How much food? And what? Would you like to give me more of them?
What was that?
Would you offer me more of them?
More of what?
I think he means people.
Yeah, probably means people.
No.
Are you talking about people?
Maybe I am. Maybe I not.
Oh, so you're one of those types of dragons. That's a bit simple, don't you think?
Oh, that's just one part of it. Miss.
All right, then. But what is the other part of this?
Well.
Explain.
Power.
Enlighten power.
I mean, a great position here.
Well,
why would I give up this?
I can assume that you're probably the shadow leader of my household currently, and in me taking over would be a threat to your position.
Oh, the shadow leader. What a funny word, shadow leader.
Yes, it is quite a funny term when I'm talking to a butler. That is a disguised dragon.
Well, I don't need the disguise exactly. But isn't it more... I actually forgot the word in English.
Entertaining, fun.
Manageable to move.
Hold on.
Comfortable. We shout from behind.
Eloquent or whatever it's called? I don't know. No.
What?
No. What the fuck is that word I'm looking for? Whatever. Let's just say more entertaining, I guess. I will just run with that.
So I'm going to take it from this that you will not shift from your position and that the talks have broken down.
Well, what you've been offering to me has been really nothing.
Well, it is quite a position, really, for any normal person, I assume. A dragon, on the other hand, is not something that I believe that I can provide for, especially one that is so openly hostile.
Oh, so you're telling me that you can't promise that I have power and that people will fear me and that I can feast on others?
I'm pretty sure you can manage that all on your own.
But I like it how it is. Why would I change that?
Because I am going to be taking back my household, whether you like it or not.
That's kind of dumb from his point though. Like,
he's into role play, Augustus. There's nothing. It's just a bit weird.
he can get so much more people when there's, more people.
Well, if you want your
look, he is not willing to listen to reason. He wants control of this house. He wants control over the people that come here to work. Obviously, the maid that was terrified for her life earlier was a good
time
for that.
Right.
No, guys, this is a weak dragon. They are not like afraid to take anything bigger. They can be the big guy around here, but around real dragons, he's like, kind of like in the shits.
Well, we already saw death of one. Blows up my gun. Shame!
So I assume that this, from this conversation, that you are not going to be letting us go, and you will not be compromising in your position. Even if I offer you little, even if I offer you less, you would still be in a position of a high authority within the household as the head butler. You would be able to live a life of comfort, and one maybe of purpose.
You can see that he kind of does the same thing that you did with Frederick, where you kind of looms over you a little bit, not like very aggressively, but kind of just shows his face into your face a bit, and he just says, "There is nothing that you can offer to me. You have nothing."
Well, I guess it's time to take something.
That's a shame then.
And then he says,
as that happens, she slowly turns around, backs up, and she's unfurling a scroll in her hands. She's going to cast the Mind Spike spell.
Mhm.
And she's going to blast him before
Okay.
he can do anything.
"Okay."
The scroll burns up in her hands as a dart forms within it, and she turns around and throws it at him.
Hold on. What is it doing? Hold on, let me check.
Do you give us a signal? Do you give us some sort of signal so that we
Target
know we are not
makes a.
Here you go. Here you go. I give
Oh
it to you.
yeah. Okay. Hold on.
I mean, look, your signal would probably be that I start attacking.
I mean,
look, you can,
or something.
you can see me like I turn around to face you guys while
Yes,
I'm unfurling a spell scroll.
Well done.
Well, in that
Maybe
case, I
that's
will
part
shoot.
of your interrogation.
No, I will shoot in that case. Because if we can see that it's happening, yeah, we know.
Let things play out first.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna use it manually because I can't target because it's not on the board or anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Okay. It saves against the mind spike. Does it have any repercussion? Hold on, just I didn't. Hold on,
I
what
don't
is
have the
it?
scroll anymore, but he takes half the damage.
I'm gonna also quickly check because I just don't remember the damage exactly, but like,
Basically, the spell is a tracking thing, so even if he turns invisible, it would be able to find him. But because he saved it, he's not going to be that's not going to happen. But he does take half the damage.
but what was the damage?
3d8.
No, okay.
I can roll it here.
Yeah,
so
you
could
can
just,
roll it. Now we just halve it.
Yep, that would be 8 damage
Okay.
of psychic damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
290 more to go.
So, Drew, how do you want to do this? I think it's dead.
So he is the spell noticeable or
it was a scroll first.
Yeah, okay. He will probably see that you casted something. He will absolutely brush it off, and he will head toward just basically ignores the rest of you, in a sense. And before just moving off after you cast the thing, will sort of just say that like, "Good luck taking back what's apparently yours," and will head toward the garden shack or the gardening room. Just very casually strolls there, like with the absolute elegance in his movement, still the same. It's like nothing bothers him.
So we're free to go.
Can I not make an attack of opportunity as he runs by me?
You can try. You can try anything if you wish.
All right,
You can even shoot at him if you wish to.
I'm going to do that.
I am really confused by this right now. Oh,
Natural
well,
20.
Okay, that will crit.
I am also going to use my Shield Master trait, where I can pin him to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Let me read that again. So, Shield Master. If you attack a creature within 5 feet as part of an attack action, and you hit with a melee weapon, you can immediately bash your target with your shield, forcing the target to make a Strength saving throw, DC 8 plus my Strength modifier, and proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm. So let's do the attack first, the damage, and then you can activate this, and then I will roll for the save.
Okay. And it's a crit.
Yes,
Critical hit. There we
it's
go.
a crit. Let me check.
13 damage.
Okay. Are you sure that was crit, by the way?
I clicked crit. Yes.
Oh, okay. I just don't know
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And it's plus 11.
Ah, okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, okay. He will take the hit, and then I will roll for a strength saving throw against yours, which is 8 plus 13. So that is 13. Okay, let's see.
And a proficiency bonus.
And you're okay. It's plus 3. That is 16. Then right?
Yes.
Yeah. 16.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
He matches.
Yeah, wait, hold on, but I'm saving it. Okay, I'm slightly confused because I know when you hit when you hit something and it matches the thing, then it hits, but I forgot when it reverse. Does it apply or not? But whatever, I'm gonna burn a legend resistance. And you will just basically bash him as he walks away. He will literally not even take, pretty much deliberately ignores you as you hit him.
Okay. That'll be my turn then.
Yeah, he just walks away. Just walks downstairs through the thing. Into the basement.
Well, hey, wait, hold on. We know where this leads. Let's wait at the other end for him.
I don't know.
All right. Sorry, Drew and Id. You wait here with the Ravencrest family member.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to go to the entrance of this secret passageway.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
It isn't even here. It was sent to the matriarch earlier, by the way.
Which one?
Keep up, guys.
What? No, it wasn't. It was said to be, but no, we were supposed to take it, but he stopped us in the doorway, and now he...
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
and
yes.
way earlier we
There
sent
is
one
only
of the guys
one
away.
druid
Oh, that's
missing.
given.
That's all. So there's
But which one was it?
One with Drew and me, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think it wasn't Bobby and Alejandro, so it would have either be Drew and it's one of them is not here.
It's probably
Drew's gone.
Ed.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, but I want to cut them off. I know you're asking why. It's like, well, obviously because the dangerous dragon that eats people is running around, and maybe we can do something about it.
Nah, we can't. It's a fucking anime supervillain and ignores our hits, and what do we do?
What's anime?
We need to have a training montage.
What's that I'm hearing from you, B? You're the one that wanted to decapitate him.
Yeah, but I can't do anything. Like, if Disney tells his like archetype for villains, it's gonna happen.
I didn't take you for a coward there, B.
What's an anime and what's Disney?
Come on.
I will explain them later.
You were so ready to fight a dragon with me. Come on, let's go.
Because we can't do anything to it.
Well, maybe we'll be able to do something.
Okay, we can try.
Come on, B.
It will just
believe
walk
in
off.
you.
It is power gaming.
Are you really?
Willpower came back.
B, are you really shitting yourself after you cleave the beholder in half?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on, B. Don't let's. I know it's terrifying, but we will be able to do something about this. We can't leave a man-eating dragon running around doing its own thing.
I'm not scared. I'm just
We might not be able-
baffled. It just walked away.
That's true. It is really weird. But look. But the more time we stand here talking, the more chance it has to
Fine.
get away. I'm going.
Let's go. No.
Get some reinforcements first. I shout at Angela as she's leaving.
I'm gone.
I'm going with Angel.
Okay. Bobby, Alejandro, can you take this guy to the matriarch and request reinforcements? You should catch her on the way here already. tell her that there's a dragon that has been eating people, and apparently is about to go mayhem.
As you say that, the front door opens, and rushingly you can see the previous matriarch that you guys met in a thing, Brea, just step in and just immediately sees probably Augustus and seeing probably Angela and the others leaving. Actually, where will you guys leave, or where would you guys go? Like Angela and B, like where did you guys go to? I don't know.
I'm heading towards the entrance of the secret passageway.
Okay, so you go around the house then. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So I take it that you were like halfway outside, like on the side of the building when this happens. So there is Augustus and probably Click, I would assume. Still there?
Go with them.
Wait,
Or-
why would they go outside? I was assuming they're using the same door they found earlier that leads to the basement.
No, that's what the dragon is using. So they're trying to go around to catch him.
Mhm.
Right?
Imagine he's just hiding in the garden like room, like they'll never expect this.
Yeah, in a
Yeah,
small
like the
bush.
Yeah, like the Batman disappearing. He has to be somewhere around here. Guys, just go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Augustus. Okay. So where is Click right now? Just to make sure that I know where everyone is right now in my head.
I mean, I guess I'm still standing at the top of the stairs because I haven't moved since this
Okay.
entire conversation
that-
started.
Okay, that's fine. August is downstairs, at the bottom of the stairs, with Frederick Sear being there as well, and the 2 or 3 other guards or druid guards as well. At this is the moment when Brea kind of just like, well, not slamming the door, but comes in, and obviously you can recognize it too because you guys seen her before. And she just, goes that, well, I guess she would just say like, where is it? Where is the dragon? Are you guys all right?
Oh, after I told her, okay, so point at the Ravencrest guy. Apparently he inherited the house, but we have written proof, old letters we found that say that they are behind the whole downfall, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, just for just to be sure, I gave all my letters to Augustus. as
Okay,
well.
okay.
Like, he has.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because
Okay.
I have the whole project for restoration already in my mind. Anyway, yeah. So in that case, I will show letters, point at the motherfucker who's basically tied up next to the stairs, and that is So that's one thing, and the other thing is the others already went after the dragon. It would seem that the dragon has been kind of cut loose, if he was ever chained up. But he's definitely been eating people. And they have gone to put a stop to it. I'm gonna go, and if you have any reinforcements, I suggest that you send them with us, because this is gonna be a rough one.
Well, that's why I'm here. I
Let's go.
intend to help.
Okay,
And
so
she looks at the Ravencross guy even being tied up and everything, and just like, well, you are a different matter for now.
okay. Everybody went outside. The dragon went towards the basement. There is a secret entrance that we got in through. It leads outside. They want to cut him off as he would be leaving. We could either go through the basement now, after him, or we could go around and try to catch up with the others. Your call.
Well,
Highness.
Well, I assume we want to follow. Do you guys want to face the dragon then? Or,
It is pitch black down there.
well, have a light.
Good luck with that. I'm gonna go after the others, and I run outside.
Fine. I will go myself. Just walks. She is very confused. It's like where the thing is, so you can just see her like walking a few steps and just like, where do I go now?
As Augustus run back like, okay, this way.
Click, you are still there. You can tell her if you want.
That
I
is
wouldn't
actually a
even
good
fucking
idea.
know because I only know where they opened up to.
You came from there.
You guys came from
All right.
there.
All right, yeah. I guess I'll stay. I'm not the one running with it. Yeah, good luck. Bye.
Yeah, you can show her then.
She will probably eventually find it either way. But you can
I
find.
would yell that
After we almost die in fight and all the backup we asked for isn't showing up because he can't find the room because I guess it's just fucked off.
God damn it, you're right. Okay, I do show her.
No, you're running. I'm showing them. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Okay, you show her, and she will just like walk down the stairs and just light up like a spell in her hand and walks down. And going back around, Angela and B, you guys can see that all the things being unlocked from the back, from that like crypt thing. You guys find the same thing where you go down or go to this like gates. There is like a opened up stone door now for a crypt, and from the crypt there is a right side little hallway first that has a opened small metal door now. So Angela has to really compact herself to get through. B probably doesn't really struggle because it's like his size right now. It's like 60, 70 feet long. So it takes a while. It's very small. Like you have to be contacted very much, so you can't really like race each other or anything. You just have to go one by one or one after the other behind each other to pass by.
Angela is just using her tar and doing the worm to kind of fit through the hole.
Yeah, B is like behind Angela, like everything is sticking away. Angela is just greasing up the entire hole.
Joke's on you. That's the way I like it.
Oh, okay. So by the time Angela and B would go through the hall and end up in the basement area, you guys would also see by now that Brea is also kind of coming down from the stairs after being shown where it was. Where would Augustus go from? Would he go around or like follow Brea?
Follow who?
Brea. Or oh no, because you went, oh never mind, it was Click who showed. Yeah, okay, sorry. Then okay, but still regardless, would you go would you be behind Angela and B?
Well, I would try to catch up, yes.
Okay, good. So you will eventually catch up in like a few seconds, sort of. Just saying that there's a little bit of a delay, but you will catch up in like 10-15 seconds after
so that's like
waiting from them.
2-3 turns?
No, it's fine. I'm just saying while we say the entire thing. And then Click, do you wish to follow Brea or do you also just go around dimension?
I follow her, but I let her go first.
Okay. Yeah. So down.
Using her as a meat shield.
Okay. So down in the basement, you guys will see. You guys will very obviously see Brea's light coming around the corner because she's just this spell that she holds this light orb in her hand. It's like a very bright light. And she just keeps walking there, and eventually both. Augustus catches up with B and Angela, and the bunch of you basically meet all together in the basement. However, in the basement, just saying because nobody explored the basement actually, there is nobody in the basement, but there are still doors. There are many doors at Boy. Especially in this mansion.
It's a good thing that you know especially the one specific door that you came from.
Yeah,
because this would take them a long time.
Yeah, because you guys only know the hatch, which leads up through this like ladder staircase bullshit, and from this maintenance hatch or maintenance hall thing. But there is three doors technically facing off this hallway part. One in the middle that probably leads somewhere else, and then there's two doors facing each other on each side of this hallway. That's the only thing that you will see in this basement area.
And then it just turns into a Scooby-Doo scene where the doors just connect to each other.
Now, to which to explore, that's up to you guys. Because Brea will be just like confused, like where is Scarecrow? I mean the dragon.
Where are they?
Where is she?
Where am I?
Who am I? What the fuck am I doing here?
Why am I?
To start to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How am I?
Okay. How do you guys proceed from here?
I would like to completely choose a door at random.
That's fine.
I have no idea which door I'm specifically going for, so I guess.
Would you roll like a d8 and like out of like the doors?
Hit me with whatever door that is.
What was that for? Well, it's 3 doors, then I guess the right one. Because it's like left,
fourth-
middle, right.
Yeah, the fourth one found the secret door.
Yeah, you see, well, we go where we came from. Okay, that's the right hand side of the hallway door.
Which one was the right hand?
The right side.
The one where the thumb is on the left side.
Oh, that's actually really interesting.
Depending on which side of the hand you're looking at.
I am so confused.
My hands are spinning up.
V takes 50 psychic damage from that revelation and dies.
All right. Do you guys try to go in or anything? Also hydrate.
Do like we on the outside?
Hmm?
We on the outside or?
No, you are in the basement.
We're all in the basement.
I am confused now.
When you guys went down the crypt, the hall leads to the basement. I said several times. And then,
wait, we went into the crypt? Ah, shit.
well, yes, because it leads to the basement, which also connected to the little hatch from the gardening room, because it goes down to the basement.
Oh, right. Yeah,
That's why I'm saying that nobody explored the basement. So it's like, okay, I guess that's your plan.
I thought that we would be waiting for him on the entrance of the secret path, like outside the crypt, because I was expecting him to go out, but he could just go deeper into the crypt.
Well, I will just attempt to open the door I rolled for.
Okay. You go on the... Hold on, let me check before, because I
think you said the door on the right-hand side.
Yeah. Let me check.
It was trapped, you die.
No, hold on.
You're lucky this door was enchanted with a disintegration spell.
So, going into that room, when you open the door, it actually opens. It's like it wasn't locked. It's also like very, very kind of... The wooden door is like almost like breaking from just opening it because it's so fragile at this point, and like just rotten away, decayed away. However, when you open the door, you can't seem to open it fully exactly, but like more just a normal 90 degree, and it kind of like seems to budge into something. But looking into the room, it seems like, again, it's like a heavily abandoned, like cobwebs everywhere. Probably haven't seen the light in, well, probably never, because it's a basement. But it seems to be like, gives you the vibe that it was so maybe like a staff room in the basement for some reason. Apart from that, if you want to investigate the room, then you can do that. Like then I would just go into details. If anyone wishes to do, obviously.
I mean, I can attempt to.
Okay.
I mean, I probably should do something this session.
Hey, it's up to you. It's up.
Which way did it go, boy? Sniff him out.
I have no nose, and I must sniff.
Sniff. I guess I will just roll the investigation then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
I thought it was a 9. Oh no. Never mind.
Let me check.
Don't you still have a? Do you have any inspiration?
I think they all gave it to B.
I gave that to Mister. I rolled a 4 and a 5 and a 6 last time.
Oh.
No, it was a 1, 2, 3 actually.
Yeah.
But with the bonuses, it was.
Yes, sorry, you got a bonus of +3. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. And Drew was the only one who gave it.
Wait, no, we all gave except Drew.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That like everyone gave it to him except Drew. That's why Drew had a last inspiration. But now nobody has inspiration because Drew also used hers. Okay. Let me check. What could you get with the 7? One thing for sure. it will be very obvious for you that when you open the door, that it's something budged into you. When you would look behind the door, you see that there is just empty space, but the floor doesn't seem to be even behind the door. But you can't exactly see right now what's up in it. Unless, like, you know, you get more attention, I guess. Or if you explain to me how you would like to examine it or something.
I just come to the conclusion that this place is a shithole.
Apart from that, I would say you can see about a sort of a shitty drawer. It's like half broken down. You know, it's kind of like tilted and everything. There are a couple of papers kind of scattered around in the room. Some of them are just, you know, paper scraps and whatnot. Probably 2 paper might catch your eye because you can still see some sort of text on them, but that's it. So there is something behind the door that you will possibly check out, and there is like 2 sort of notes or like scraps of paper that like still have text on them. If you wish to pick them up, of course.
I mean, I think I will go for the papers first and then check the door thingy afterwards.
Alright. I'm gonna give you 1 second. Yeah, okay. This one. Oh wait, this is. Oh no, this is your inventory. Okay. That
I'll go grab water
one.
real quick.
Okay, no worries. And this one should be yours. Yeah. Okay. Those 2. If you wish to show them to anyone or read it out loud or whatever you wish to do, then you can just do.
I just read it to myself, and I guess I'm pretty much alone in this room anyways, because everyone is just still standing around in the hallway.
That's fine.
What's happening?
Click is reading the notes that he found while everyone is kind of outside.
Not telling any of us what it is.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, no, I'm not shouting into the hallway. No, I have manners.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, while you're reading that, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yeah.
While you were getting a drink, you missed the part where I called this place a shithole, by the way. Probably already left. So
Yeah. Dismiss it again. Damn it. So we only have Click and B here right now, spiritually. And me.
Yes.
Mm. We shall see.
I just wish I could move the text over to somewhere else, because of my setup. My right monitor is the larger one of the 2, and the text is way on the right, and I have the mic in my face.
I mean, if you click, right-click on it and press View Item, you can have the window and you can just move it or whatever you want. Like, you can always, you know, click it like that. You don't need to click on it like left-click, because that just sends it in the chat log. But if you press right-click and View Item, then you can always read what a spell or something does. Or like an item. You don't have to, like, use them. But you can also just expand them usually, sometimes. With that, like, square things. But that's, like, very wide. It kind of depends on it. I don't like it because it's very small text. So I usually just, like, right-click and, like, View Item or edit if I have to.
Okay. I guess while everyone else is still away, I will also check. I'll be behind the door.
Okay. How would you go about checking out what's there? Because you definitely notice that there is something. But if you describe to me how you would try to figure out why or what could be there, then I can help you out.
I mean, what is the floor like? It's made of wood. It's made of stone.
It's wooden patterned, like wood, and this like patterned wood, or whatever you call it. You know, just this like wood
I
pieces.
guess I would kind of crouch down and
Back on back.
see which of the boards is in such an angle that it's kind of blocking the door, and try to mess around with that if I notice anything in particular about it.
Give me an investigation check, and I give you a +5 situational bonus to it.
Okay, I can just slap a +5 in here. Yippee.
Just giving a very close look at it as well. That's fine. Okay, 15. You haven't encountered this yourself, or as Clay, but you notice that in the wood, because of how it's like tiled and stuff, you can see that there is a very distinctive sort of a square double cut in it, which kind of gives you the impression that this is a frame, and what's in between could be some sort of a hatch or a door or something that you can probably open up. And in the frames, you can find, if you would like keep touching it, like you could see this, like where they are, the intersections or whatever it's called, the junction or whatever, part, when it's like two different wood parts meet. You can clearly see the edge of them. You would see that there is on both sides of this frame, there are square parts that are also sort of cut out from this frame. If you went through the... since you guys used the other hatch, I will say that it gives you the impression that it's very similar looking, where when you guys went up through the gardening shack, or the gardening room, because that's also made of wood.
So does it look like a hatch I can open by hand, or does it suggest that there would be some sort of mechanism tied to it?
You will probably figure that there is some sort of mechanism. With I would say with some time spending and kind of like tapping around it, you will probably figure eventually with in probably a couple of minutes, you will probably figure
after 3 hours.
Yeah, probably after a couple of minutes, you will possibly figure that those like two square little things on the frame, that I would call it a frame, because you will probably realize it's the frame of the door or that like hatch. They kind of open up, that you can kind of like slide your like either claw or nail or whatever the hell you have, and you can kind of like open it up slightly, and then you will reveal this sort of spring lock mechanism. On both sides, of course. Both sides of it.
So if I do that, would I be able to open up, or would I have to close the door into this room first?
No, it's completely separate from the door. It doesn't bother you. You would probably just like slightly close the door.
So the door just got sort of blocked by the frame, but it's not in such a position that
yes, exactly.
you can't use both at the same time.
That's why the door can't
then
open.
I guess
fully.
I will attempt to open it.
Okay. How would you do that? How would you go by it? Considering that it is too low.
My claw, fingers, talons, whatever the hell I have. I mean, are they close enough to one another that I could do it with both of my hands?
Yes.
Or would I need someone else with help with it?
Yes, you can. I just want to know, how you would do it, how you go about it. But yes, you can reach it with both hands at the same time. They are not.
Then I will do that and
exactly
hopefully
big.
not lose my fingers in the progress.
Yeah, okay. So you can feel one button on basically each side. Did you click them?
Well, I will press them.
No,
I will
you
keep
press on them? And you can, because I would imagine that you're like almost like crawling on the floor to like reach both sides of the thing. You can see that this sort of hatch slightly like maybe like half a centimeter kind of opens up, and like kind of pops up a little bit. It won't fully open up or anything, but it like pops up enough that you could like grab something onto it to actually pull it up, or like grab onto it enough that you could possibly open it up. But for that, I would need a strength check. But you can ask for help.
I mean, I will first try myself, I guess. That's just a regular strength check. Okay, I'm fucking built.
Okay, wow.
I'm just sitting behind Cleek like, wow, Cleek's really in the zone today, isn't he?
No, you know when
No.
I can just imagine for Click, it's like the thing where it's like, oh, did anyone see that? Oh fuck, you know, it's like when something cool happens and like shit, nobody's seen it.
It's like that scene from Fairly Odd Godparents. I can see, I can fight.
Okay.
The kid just grows completely muscular.
So you managed to open it up. It does seem to be creaky or like, you know, kind of rusted in. Not really creaky, but like rust on it that it needs quite a grab on it and like have to pull on it quite hard. But it does give in and eventually just opens it up with a small little creaking at least. You can see that immediately just the bottom part of this very thick hatch door thing gives you the impression that it hasn't been opened for quite a long time, probably even further than a couple of hundreds of years at this point. But you can it's pitch dark downstairs. Basically you can see a ladder leading down from the top. That's how you say. But you don't exactly see where the bottom is because it's absolute dark. Okay.
Since Angela has finally returned from her trance, Angela, did you know that your basement has a basement?
Oh, no, wait. Is
I wasn't aware of this.
I also found. Hold on, how would I do that?
Is that a metaphor for something?
What?
Basement within basement.
maybe?
Oh.
Not a metaphor I know.
Okay.
I also
So
found
there's
some
a-
notes in here that might be about you or related to like everything else in this place.
Hey, Korokon, thank you for the raid.
Hello, everyone.
How? Or is that something God does for me that they just end up in the document holder to give them to anyone else? God, please answer me. I need guidance.
Sorry, what was, sorry, I was doing the shout out. What were you asking for? I do apologize.
I was asking God for help how to hand my notes over to someone else.
Oh, you can, in the bottom left, there is a request trade. And then you can just press it and like select what you want to give it to who.
I'll just give these two.
Are you giving it to... Oh, okay, Angel. Spectate trade.
Yeah,
I can
I don't want to add currency.
Oh man. Ooh. Oh my god, this is a actual animation. Wow. But yeah, and it's only for me.
Pact has been sealed.
And just like, wait, what?
What?
You did it, just click something like just cramping paper into her pocket. Like, what? How do I trade? I never learned it. Says a merchant.
I'm a bit forgetful, okay.
Yeah, I know. Very forgetful. All right. So you gave the sort of old paper notes thing is scraps of
Also,
wood.
I just assumed that someone else came, or at least I called Angela over to me because the other ones are probably still standing in the hallway doing I don't know what.
Bray is like, very dark and damp place. Yes.
This wall is made of wall.
B has licked all the corners of his new brick smooth.
B is just looking for more bricks. Yeah.
It's turned into a brick of marble.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, would you guys like to check out the little basement, or just saying because you guys opened it up? Just asking.
Yes. I assume that we're gonna go in there.
Okay.
Yes.
You will need a light source or something though.
I'm
'cause
just
it's walking dark.
thinking before we go further down if it would make sense if we just check the other 2 rooms, I think.
I have perfect night vision, which shows me everything, so I don't need light.
Oh,
Right,
how about because it's almost 6 o'clock, we could end it soon. How about we check out those 2 other rooms first, and then we can end it by entering this basement.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think this is no one has been in this basement for so long, so we know that the dragon isn't here. So this is a loot basement. We just check this and then continue.
Basement.
Yeah.
Loot basement.
Yeah, because
Or maybe he used another way into the secret basement.
Yeah, but the dragon hasn't been here, hasn't gone through this because no one has been here for 263 years, 80 minutes and 63 seconds. 8 minutes is already 1 hour more there, but still.
How's going to the secret sex dungeon? Let's go.
Well, okay, proceed then. However you guys wish.
Yeah, let's go to.
Well, while Cleek finds the secret passage down into the sub basement, Angela would have kind of trailed off, looking at the other doors, and she's going to open one to the left.
All right. Let me check quickly. What?
I open it. It's like a really tiny room, and the butler's just kind of in there doing like
hiding in the corner.
Yeah, hiding in the corner. Like, God damn it!
He's just running a gambling ring in here, and he's just playing poker with his buddies.
And the zombie beholder is there as well.
He's playing poker with he's playing poker with 5 other dragon butlers.
The beholder's cheating.
Okay, so entering the other door that is in front, well, the opposite of this one that you guys went into.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised that the beholder would be looking at everyone else's cards.
Well, yeah.
If you outplayed him, he disintegrates you.
Going into it, you would see that it is another sort of like gives you the same vibe as the other that if you looked into and just walk away, it's almost the same. It's sort of like a staff bedroom, sort of a room for the staff, or was once possibly. You probably wouldn't remember because for you the basement was like, why would you go down there? You know, it's dirty, it's dusty. Well, no, I would imagine. Yeah, it's for the peasants. And however, if you wish to look around, there might be something. No, apart from that, it looks like just a completely abandoned room.
No, I am going to look around. Thank you for causing my investigative senses to tingle there. I'm going to have a look. That's a 10.
Thanks, God.
Thanks, lightning strikes. Oh, okay. Ooh. That's luck. So looking around, you can find, this like old bed that's completely broken. Some part of it was like probably hay or something that like completely rotted and decayed away as well. Probably gives some bad smell as well at this point. Even the fabric and leathers that some chair had is like just gone at this point. However, going around, you also can see, there's like some cabinets on the wall, some cupboards, some drawer. Not really cupboard, but like, I don't know the English equivalent of that thing. What is it called? Like not drawer, but like a shelf or whatever. Not whatever. Looking around, you will find a absolutely dusty, worn, leather-bound, a little
I like that
book-looking thing.
the adjectives just keep adding up to it. It's
Yes.
leather bound. It's tiny. It's small.
Well, yeah. It's,
Itty bitty little book.
if you
Tiny,
wish.
it's big.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's kind of fragile. Do you wish to take it out from the drawer?
Is it a mimic?
Yeah, no one's going to be reading this, so I think I'm going to read it myself.
Is there anything swords shaped there?
There, I gave it to you.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks,
welcome. I'm sure you will read it all.
While this is happening, I will open the
Yes?
third door.
Okay. Let me check. Opening the third room, or not room, but the third door. Oh my god, I'm mixing up door and room at this point. That door, you can see that it opens up actually easily. You do see, while you open up the door, if you would look down as such, you would actually notice as well that there are very different footsteps or footprints rather on, well, you know, this dusty floor that leads through, and the doorknob is also seems to be used recently quite a few times.
I close the door.
But if you peek in, or if you opened up and peeked in, do you actually open it though?
Can I see that it's been used just from looking at it? Or do I have to open it to realize that, yeah, this is the one?
No, I mean,
Because what you described it is that I kind of open it and then I realize.
I'm just saying that you would see that this door has been used before.
Maybe you should consult our local doorknob and handle expert.
Lick it. Be lick
You
it.
open this door? Opens the door, fireball in the face.
You know, just mention door and doorknob, and then B just does that fucking Call of Duty, you know, zombie sound like or whatever the fucking, or is this from fucking Left 4 Dead or whatever it is, that like jumping whatever thing? I don't remember.
Left 4 Dead, the hunter.
Oh yeah, that one. You know, just like jumps on the door, breaks it. Okay.
If I can see that it's the one, then I will not open it.
So you will.
It's been used.
So you will open it, or what did you say?
I will not, because I
you
see
will
that
not.
it's been
Okay.
used.
All right.
Never mind.
Yeah, but you do say that just due to the doorknob and such, you see that it's not dusty, so it's been probably touched. And there are a couple of footprints or footsteps or whatever, you know, on the ground. That not just one pair, but a couple here and there, but they are all different. But that's it. But from here, you guys will check out the other thing next time. And we shall end the session here for now. And you guys said that you guys want to go down to the basement stuff too. So I will take it that we will continue from there next time.
We have
As
to
well.
go deeper.
Yeah, deeper.
Yes.
Deeper.
Deeper.
Yeah, listen.
And we will
Then we
see
were
those
like
things.
5 miles downstairs and we just realized that the dragon has been sitting behind that one door the entire time.
Just huddled over.
Hey guys,
In a broom closet hiding.
with the bucket on his head.